Take this note. Again, there's two things going on there. You have to ask Sal what's up with him and the Long Island Psychic. His pitch the other day was insane. It's like everyone in the media was like
to come in for that.
And then the other thing is, he sort of admitted that he cries when he hears Cats in the Cradle. He goes, we were just talking, I don't know, he came at the meeting and he just goes, anybody else here cry when Cats in the Cradle's on? And we're all like, no. And he's like, oh, I love that song.
It almost defies explanation. He pitches something, then you tell him it's wrong, he'll tell you, right, and contradict his idea. He'll spell everything wrong, he'll say everything wrong, and eventually things get back to the Long Island medium, to the point where his last picture, he goes, look, this past meeting, he goes, straight up, Long Island medium, interview, she'll be great. And we're all...
She was on Ellen, she was on Oprah, her time has come.
Oh, and
What's going on?
that tweet.
And then afterwards he tweeted, afterwards or before, somewhere along the line, he tweeted the Long Island Psychic, like, great job on Ellen. There's just something weird going on.
Put Ellen's name
connection there.
There's something weird.
Well, he's friends with the husband.
Dating her.
Right.
Oh, he is friends with her?
Yeah.
There you go.
But this, so what? I'm friends with a lot of, I'm friends with Jeff Probst. I'm not on here every minute going Survivor.
It's his big celebrity friend.
There's something else going on. Either
is he ever going to admit it?
I don't know. We don't know what it is, so we don't know what there is to admit.
What is it, Balls?
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, I just wanted to ask you, did you see the Tan Mom naked photo shoot?
Yeah. Did you see that, Robin? Tan Mom was on the beach, did a naked photo, a topless.
No,
she was topless. Yeah, it was really good. It was crazy.
Oh, it's nauseating, man.
Yeah.
I'm a happy retard.
Who wanted to see that?
Because you know how, one thing, if you look in Playboy, chicks don't smile when they're naked. When you're naked and you smile, it's a bad fucking move. So Tan Mom's so happy to have her top off. She's smiling at the camera and
Oh my!
Yeah, it's
Just
crazy.
Looking at the pictures.
Oh, you got him.
Yeah.
The Tan Mom. I think Tan Mom's coming back in. We got her booked.
Good.
Oh, you got to get her back in there.
Great guest.
She's been up to a lot. Tan Mom. Everyone, I remember when we had Tan Mom on the first time, everyone was like, yeah, fuck you. How can you have Tan Mom on? And then when she left, everyone was like, Tan Mom is the greatest guest ever. You're right.
You know who likes the Tan Mom pictures? Who thinks they're hot?
Who? Sal. I knew it. Sal.
What?
Sal, you think Tan Mom is hot? Would you fuck Tan Mom, Sal? Sal's a weirdo. He really is. He's just a creepy weirdo. You would fuck Tan Mom?
Yeah, there's something about her.
Oh, we're so horny.
There is something about her. You got.
When's the last time your wife unloaded, jerked you off or did anything to you? Like a month?
I don't even want to talk about it.
If you're into Tan Mom,
you know what it is?
That means you haven't gotten laid in over a month.
At least.
Is it true? When's the last time? Be honest.
I got a handy recently.
Really?
Yeah.
But no, fucking?
No.
Is that, off the table now, fucking?
No, it's just that sometimes she's just, if she's too tired, I just,
Dude, it's over.
No, it's not. It's going
It's so
good.
over.
It's going good. It's going good.
She jerked you off once?
Yeah.
Why'd she even do that?
Because I put her hand there.
You were actually working her hand?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's going good about the marriage if it's not sexual at all?
It's going,
When's the last time you got laid? Seriously. Be honest. Don't
probably
bullshit me.
I'm not. Probably about 3 weeks ago.
You're lying.
No.
I see the wheels turning in your head.
No, about 3 weeks ago.
You're weighing it all out. You're not being honest.
I can't. I can't get in it. I have enough problems at home. I can't get in.
Why don't you let Richard blow you?
It's going great, but he has enough problems that he can't.
No, well.
Why don't you let Richard give you a hand job once a week? Something to look forward to.
I think he would want to.
Yeah.
Richard in a wig looks like Tan Mom.
Right. If you're at the point that you're attracted to Tan Mom.
You know what it is with Tan Mom is because she's off the wall. I love batshit crazy broads.
Yeah. Oh my, come on.
Every crazy girl.
Did you see the topless pictures?
They're not too shabby. If you look from the belly button up,
oh my God,
wow. And the fact that she's kind of you could tell she's shaved. She has that little skimpy bikini.
I'm gonna wait.
It's not.
Oh.
I don't think
Tan Mom looks like Richard in a bikini.
That's probably why I like her.
Down syndrome.
You're in bad shape.
Crazy girls, Howard, are the best in the sack.
Yeah.
They always are. That's the thing. Every time you see a guy with a smoking hot chick, he's going to bang her well, but that he's in for a lot of bullshit.
You want to come clean on this whole Long Island psychic thing that's going on with you?
Absolutely.
Everyone tells me you're out of fucking control.
Howard,
we have a writing meeting, and everyone pitches stuff for the show. Everyone go. Sal's been on a mad tear to get this Long Island Psychic on the show, but like in a bizarre way. Like even if he's pitching something else, it all comes back to like the Long Island Psychic.
Right. So you're wondering why?
You know why?
So...
Primarily, everything. Like I grew up on Howard.
Do you know them?
I've met him. Yes, they're in my neighborhood.
I thut the Long Island Psychic is a woman.
She is. I met her husband, and husband's a huge fan of yours as well. But
wow.
Everything that
you know how I feel about psychics, right?
That's why. I think this is the one time that I can do something where I can really change your mind. I really sincerely believe that.
You idiot. You're an imbecile. You know that.
I sincerely believe that this lady is that fascinating.
Okay.
Howard, I went to Westbury Music Fair. 3,000 people.
Right.
I mean, she would just call out people. I mean, a lady way in the back.
And what did she say that blew your mind?
Like, motorcycle accident. Yes, right on the money. What's so funny about that?
If I said someone in 3,000 people, someone had a motorcycle accident, don't you think someone in the auditorium had a motorcycle accident?
I mean, the odds are there, but for her to specifically pick out the person, and Howard, I think that this lady really could change your mind. I think she could bring some. I think she would blow everyone away. I mean, she's been on Ellen,
right, but I don't care.
She's been on Oprah.
Well, I've already told you no about the Long Island Psychic, and you won't let go of it. Like, there's something. Are you having an affair with the Long Island Psychic?
You know, Howard, I've never talked about this, but I've always been fascinated with mediums. Even when I was a child, I used to.
So you're not in love with her?
No, I used to read George Anderson's books. George Anderson was the first one. He used to be on Channel 6, and
predict what I'm thinking right now.
I'm an idiot.
No. Go ahead. You can do it.
What you're thinking?
What am I thinking right now? I'm thinking you should get the fuck out of the studio.
Okay.
I thought you would know that.
Howard,
But
I just got to ask, because this is the big question on everybody's mind. Are you in any way, shape, or form, Sal, getting anything from them, whether it be monetary or anything else, from the Long Island Psychic?
I swear on my children and on a stack of Bibles. I think this lady's. I watch this lady religiously on Sunday night.
What did she tell you? Did she tell you something about yourself?
No, as a matter of fact, she's very apprehensive about coming in. She told me nothing. I never asked.
She should be.
I never asked for a reading. Nothing of the sort. I think that Howard.
You want to keep
if
that whole.
If she's for real, why is she apprehensive?
Well, because Howard could, Howard hits the hard hit. Howard asked the
powers.
No, he asked the hard hitting questions. He's a tough interview.
My powers will take on her powers, and my powers will win. That's what's going to happen, Sal.
Howard, can I just tell you something? That whole thing about him going to see her at Westbury Music Fair, we sat him down in a meeting and it sort of explained how it works, if you know what I mean. And he goes, "Oh, I understand." He seemed to be off the psychic, but now he's right back on it again.
I'm skeptical.
Once you explain something to him, he forgets 2 minutes later. That's why he doesn't remember anything from school.
Like a dog.
Like a dog.
Yeah, like seriously. He learned United States history, but he can't remember any of it.
There was no need to retain it.
Yeah, well, you're not retaining this. The Long Island Psychic is not a psychic. I retain that.
I will do what if I'm wrong, I'll do whatever you want.
Every psychic is
if
fake.
If you're wrong, what was?
You'll blow Richard if you're wrong.
I won't do that.
Yes, you would.
No. He said whatever he wanted.
I don't know, but I'd be willing to do something crazy. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, Howard, that this lady's absolutely fascinating.
So what, you're going to come in and tell me about myself? I mean, you could look that shit up.
Yes, you could.
No,
but
I'll tell you what. I'll pick a homeless fucking guy from the street. Let me hear the Long Island Psychic just tell me the guy's name, and then I'll say she's psychic.
Okay.
She don't have to tell me anything about his future. Just tell me his name.
Well,
and if she can do that, that's right. She doesn't get that.
Well, no, she talks to the dead, Howard. She'll talk to
So let a dead guy tell her this guy's name.
Well, the dead can't even tell her who they are.
Right.
Absolutely, they can. No,
no. I've watched this woman on TV. She'll go, who was the one who died suddenly? And then the person tells her who it is.
Right, of course.
No, it doesn't work.
Benji was a phone psychic. Enough said. Okay, he was. He made a lot of money doing it.
Really?
Yeah. You never
that's
heard
a scam.
That story?
No, I never
you
knew
think so? All right. What is it, Gary? What the fuck is with Sal and this psychic thing?
Howard, I think she's a fascinating person.
Will spoke to her because we were thinking about having her on at one point. The first thing is, we can't just bring people in. You know what I'm saying?
For her to read, you mean?
Yeah, we can't bring people in for her to read.
There's rules.
But yeah, because you know what? You pick up different vibes from different people. And she absolutely needed 45 minutes alone, completely alone, no cameras with the people.
With the people.
Yeah.
What do you make of that, Sal?
That's interesting.
This is where we left him 2 months ago.
Right.
We told him this, and he goes,
Yeah,
"Oh, wow."
We're not interested in leaving people alone with the Long Island Psychic for 45 minutes.
I'm with you on that. And
I
when
want a cold read.
I would love. I mean, look.
Sal, look at me. You
Cold
worship
read,
me.
I agree.
You worship me.
Cold
right?
read. I'm on your page.
You worship me.
I'm on the same page.
If you would just listen to me about everything, your life would go a lot smoother.
And I listen to you about 99%
Give your brain
of the
over to
time.
me. Your brain's not working well.
Why would you listen 99% of the time?
Because I think I
Yeah,
could.
what's the 1% on your own that you think you're doing well? Right?
That's a great question.
1% is the shitty area that you get into.
That 1% is destroying your life.
When you listen to your boff, everything's fine.
It really is.
Yeah.
But Howard, I think she's a fascinating
All right,
guest.
all right. Sal, look at me. She's never coming in here. We're not interested in putting her in a room for 45 minutes with people.
Right.
It's never going to happen, and you should give up on it.
And I will. But if she's listening and she would be willing to omit that 45-minute pre-interview, could she possibly come in? If she's willing to admit that.
Admit it?
Omit it.
Omit.
O-M-I-T.
Emit, omit.
Omit.
I'm admitting
A-E-I-O-U.
bullshit.
But here's a point. Here's a point, Howard.
M-O-U-S-E.
So you've told him that she's not coming on the show.
Right.
That will not deter him in any way from on a personal level. Because, he tweeted about her the other day. He tweeted. It was so weird. It was
Yeah.
like, hey, Long Island Psychic, great job on Ellen.
Yeah, I watched her. And
So why are you tweeting it? Why are you promoting her so much?
I really sincerely enjoy her. The same way you would promote something from Rolling Stone, for example. I don't tweet much. I don't have many interests. I have
But the
you.
Long-
I have the Long Island
Psychic.
Medium. Yeah, I mean,
Holy mackerel.
you got to see me. I mean, I was embarrassed at Westbury. I had like a box of tissues on my lap.
You were crying?
Yeah, I had to wrap tissues around my fingers because I was so embarrassed. So I would make these finger cots and just dab my eyes constantly.
Because you were crying with the Long Island Psychic?
I was
it?
crying, yeah.
What did she say that made you cry?
This stuff she said, how would just blow you away. I mean, there's a lady in the front row, and she said, your son passed away,
Yeah.
and you just put a card on his tombstone, and the lady almost passed out, and I just lost it. I'm like, wow, this is pretty...
I always wondered who bought that stuff, and now I know.
Now you know. Sal.
By the
That's
way,
amazing.
in the writing meeting the other day, he also told us that the song "Cats in the Cradle" makes him cry. So he cries a lot.
Cats in the Cradle.
Well, having 3 kids and, playing ball, and you don't have time for your children, and then
That's a different... Isn't it, I'm gonna be like
Right.
you,
you, Dad? That's the one you cry
In other words,
at.
that's the one, "Cats in the Cradle." But
Cats
you're,
Is that Cats in the Cradle?
Yeah, but you're a good father, so why are you crying?
I'm a good father because the way I grew up, I mean, I don't get along well with my dad, and I don't want my children not to
I don't blame your dad. Who could fucking tolerate you?
Thank you.
Honestly.
Well, no, I don't
Your
know.
dad decided to have a kid. He didn't know it was going to be you. He was hoping for something.
He had a lot more than me.
was hoping-
They're all over the country.
He kept
My
trying
uncle
to-
got- I
trying
got-
to
Are they
do it
all
right.
Are they all fans of the Long Island Psychic?
I don't know, but maybe I want the psychic in here to find out if I have other siblings out there.
Right.
Do you think you do?
Yeah, I do. I met one of my siblings in a casket. One of them died. My dad got a call one day at the pizza place, and he fainted. I thought my mother died. It was my half brother that I never knew about.
All right. Okay. all right.
Whatever.
Does he have relationships with these people, these other children?
Who knows?
Well, they're his buddy or his uncle or some shit.
He,
Like
he
that.
barely has one with Sal. Why would he pay attention
Matt,
to
you're
that?
on the... Yeah, like Sal, he claims when he doesn't have a relationship.
Hey now, Howard.
Yeah.
Sal,
Yes.
you're an imbecile. Anyone over the age of 10 knows psychics aren't real.
You know what we ought to do? Houdini proved it years ago.
Yes.
I told you about that.
Yeah, with the whole.
He had a secret word he gave his wife.
Yeah.
So she'd go from psychic to medium. She'd sit there and say, okay. She goes, I'm talking to your husband right now. And then say, okay, what's the password? And they go, what? The password that my husband gave me.
Right.
He said he wanted to prove whether or not they were psychics. They go, well, he's not talking about that.
Right. Somehow
Oh.
he doesn't want to talk about it.
He didn't want to talk about that. But that, you see, a puff of smoke will appear, and that's your husband.
Hey, there are frauds in every
You
vicinity,
think?
in every form. There are frauds, but there are also. I think this lady is the only one because I've heard you say this your whole life that they are frauds,
All right.
that they're
Thank you.
they're charlatans. These
Why
people.
are you thinking again?
I don't know.
See, when he thinks,
And that 1% overrides the 99%. That's what I'm telling you.
yeah, I'm telling you that it's higher than 1% when he thinks for himself. All
Well, I'm not good at math. You're probably right.
right, now all right, goodbye.
Sal,
Yeah.
does this officially mark the end of your pitching of the Long Island medium?
No.
What keeps you so captivated about her craft?
I think she's a fascinating person. I think what she does really would surprise and shock a lot of people. It's just one of those things.
You're a skeptical guy, though. You call bullshit on a lot of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why does this get a pass? What makes this so magnificent?
I think it's worth exploring. It could be bullshit. I doubt it is, but I just think it's worth exploring. I think this is, if there's anybody out there that could perhaps change Howard's mind, this would be the only person. That's primarily it.
Knowing her husband, have you ever...
Well, I know her husband through... Like, I didn't know her husband before.
Okay.
Like, by tweeting and stuff, and her husband being a Howard Stern fan and whatnot.
Have you ever consulted with her? Have you ever gone to her and asked her to do a reading? Or
no.
If that were the case, what are you hoping to find out? Do you have any interest in your own personal life of maybe using her skills and finding out some information that you never got to find out?
Probably my half-brother, who I never knew, who passed away on me. It was my dad had a get-together, an affair before he married my mom, and he had a kid, and that person killed themselves. So I was always curious about that. What happened there? That's one of my big curiosities.
Being a skeptical person, do you have any assumptions about how she does it, how she's able to connect, or do you think is there a possibility that she has psychic powers, in your opinion?
I think the way she operates, I've never seen it before. I've seen a lot of mediums. There are a lot of skeptics out there. There are a lot of go-to questions. I primarily know the fundamentals and how it works and how some people can get away with it. But based on how she specifically can pinpoint things, it makes me really curious about her. That's what makes her stand out, that she's exceptional to this.
Sal went to my old hometown, Roosevelt, Long Island.
Oh, yeah?
Which I can't even believe. And he stopped off on his way home and did some interviews with people, and like trying to ask him, hey, did you know Howard Stern grew up here? They don't even want to know about that.
Nobody wanted you?
The black folks in Roosevelt did not want to hear about it. Hey, Sal, was it freaky when you were there, or what? It's a pretty bad neighborhood, man.
I grew up in Bayshore. You got me beat tenfold.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got everyone beat.
But for the most part, everybody was pretty nice. You know, we just went in front of a bodega. And
bodega. I grew up in a neighborhood with a bodega.
There's a guy who shows up with Italian shoes. He pulls out of his shoddy van, and you know that the lock that you use when a door doesn't work. It's just like that clip with the hook.
Yeah.
That's what he used to close the door on his van. So he comes out with these Italian shoes that are covered in raccoon fur, and he's trying to sell it to the Indian guy behind the counter. It was pretty wild.
You mean there were actual stores in business?
Somewhat.
But they're all burned out, right?
There was a laundromat next door, and the lady went inside the laundromat to smoke.
And you can't tell anybody what the rules are.
Oh, no.
You will get so fucking beaten and shot.
I swear to God, Howard, I had a nightmare that night. I really did. It was really, really scary.
I had a nightmare every night.
There was a great moment where we were in the meeting, and somebody came up with this idea, and Richard goes, well, we should go out and ask people if they want to get a statue erected in the town square. I go, town square? There's no fucking town square.
The whole town is 1 square mile. There's no square anywhere.
Howard, I know I said this before, but I grew up in the next town, which was not a great town.
No.
But that bridge to the Southern State, if you went over that bridge, it was like Escaped from New York. Like if you went over that bridge, you were not going to get out with your bicycle or anything.
Imagine going.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I had friends. Their parents wouldn't let them visit me on their bicycles. My friend Lou would actually ride his bike over.
He's crazy.
Brave kid. Brave.
I remember I'd ride my bike to Baldwin, and it was like, oh, freedom, Baldwin. I was so jealous that he lived in Baldwin in a white neighborhood.
In fact, there were ways to get to other parts of Long Island, and you could go through Roosevelt, and we would take the long way around. You know what I mean? You wouldn't go through Roosevelt.
Yeah, no. I went through Roosevelt because I lived there. My house was there.
You didn't go through. You stopped.
Yeah, I stopped.
Or you go
through. People were like, hey, wait, there's a car with white people stopping in Roosevelt.
I love that out of all the places on Long Island, your mother moves you to 1 square mile, the worst square mile.
When she moved there, it was not bad.
It wasn't? No.
Our town was just bad. It was impoverished.
Yeah.
You know, and when you're the only white family, it's like no one. Everyone was like so fucked up. They wouldn't beat up white kids from all the white neighborhoods. They just beat up me because I was conveniently there.
Yeah, why go? Why go anywhere else?
We got a white
got
guy.
one.
No, lucky me, I was that guy.
The buses don't stop in the white neighborhoods.
Hey, what's this bit that you're pitching at the writing meeting all the time?
What?
That I mean, it's disgusting.
Splooge.
Oh, yeah.
You should pitch that.
You pitch it to Rob. Tell Robin what you want to do on the air. We have a writing meeting on Thursday, and Sal gets up and pitches as everyone does. He's been pitching this same thing over and over.
Well, you know the TV show Splash?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I came up with the idea called Splooge. And what it would be is that we would line up all the guys, like in bathroom stalls. And the first guy who could drop his load the quickest wins. Who's the guy who could splooge the quickest?
Where would you suggest we're going to do? I mean, like...
You know what happened? One day I was...
Like, I'm going to go beat off with the rest of you guys and see who can come the fastest?
Yeah.
And like, how
Weren't
would we...
you looking forward to that? Didn't you get excited when you heard that?
I mean, first of all, who thinks that they want to do that?
I think it would be
How
great.
How fast do you think you could blow a load?
In under 2 minutes.
Under 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Howard, in the
But
meeting,
that's not a tribute.
in the meeting, Sal said, from just the way we were sitting, doing nothing, from flaccid to finishing, he thought he could do it in 90 seconds.
Oh, my God. There's a guy who hasn't gotten laid in years.
That's what I'm saying. It means you're not getting any.
You think you could stand in a booth while all the guys are there, like in a stall?
Not looking at the guys, right?
Yeah, right.
We'd all
In a
be
stall,
lined up.
And you're saying you could beat off to completion in 90 seconds.
I think so. I think I could beat everybody.
Wow.
I think I could complete. I think I could.
Now,
splooge
where did you
first.
envision we do that? Because you know we can't do that here. It's serious.
Maybe Richard's apartment.
Oh.
Hey, sure. I don't care.
You know, to make it
With
harder
the
to raise
gerbil looking at you.
Can you think of something more disgusting?
to raise the stakes. Maybe we should just do it side by side, everybody. It would be hard to get
Can
in
you
the
ever come up with something sort of cerebral that we could do that where people go, hey, wow, that's really witty?
Yeah, I've done that too, but
Yeah.
you have to, you have to think outside the box.
You certainly do. Yeah.
And did you see Teresa Caputo was on Dr. Oz?
Oh, dude, this he's hung up on the
this
Long Island Medium.
Island Medium, yeah.
After that girl, Sylvia Brown,
Right.
who's one of the most famous psychics, because that fucking moron Montel Williams would have her on all the time. And people would assume that because Montel's having her on that she knows something.
Right.
Did you not hear that tape that we posted on Mildred?
Yes.
So after you hear the tape of somebody who, and you hear Amazing Randy talking about how psychics are all fake.
Right.
And how Sylvia Brown told that woman whose little girl they just found was dead.
And the woman died.
Yeah.
But
Before
that's not,
this child was
That's
found.
not Teresa Caputo, Robin. That's the thing.
Oh, God.
There are frauds. There are frauds
dude.
in every.
Dude, are you
every
fucking
forum?
insane?
Howard,
How do you not have a brain?
Do you respect Dr. Oz?
No.
You don't?
Not if he had her on.
He did a brain scan, and when she went into her readings, Howard, her brain completely
Shame
changed.
on you, Dr. Oz.
No, don't say that.
Who
He's
is Dr. Oz? Is that one of Oprah's retards?
Yes. That's the only pic she's ever found that's decent.
Oh, here's a picture of Sal with the Long Island Medium. And Richard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. He's like who's that? Her husband?
Yeah.
No, he's happy. He's happy as can be.
He loves you. He dressed as you for Halloween.
Yeah, I bet.
Larry Caputo.
Yeah. I wonder if, like, when they're in bed with each other, does she still pretend to be a medium, like even with him, or do they sit there and like?
Well, they claim that's why the whole family's on the show. That she does this constantly. That she never comes out of this mode.
Do you do you think like she's kind of even convinced herself that she's really a medium, or does she confide in the husband and go, "Look, man, we do this another 2 years, get the fuck out of town." You know what I mean? We get that idiot Sal to get us on the Stern show, and and then that's
And we'll
it.
clean up and get out.
Her claim is that she doesn't even know how she does it.
Yeah. Oh, I know how she does it.
Alrighty, but I still believe in Teresa. I think she can prove you wrong, Howard. She's quite amazing. I mean, I've seen her at Rustberry where ZZ Top will be on Wednesday.
Yeah,
and
well,
Again, has she ever done a reading on you?
No, and to tell you the truth, I really don't want one.
Yeah.
You know,
you might
Why
find
not?
There's things
You might find out what a moron he is.
I don't know. I think she would. She's an amazing woman.
Bye.
All
Okay,
right.
good.
All right.
Well, we have our differences.
All right. Hopefully we could get
She
her
might
on.
be an amazing woman, but she's not psychic.
Oh, she's amazing. Okay. All right.
All
Thank
right.
you, Sal, with your psychic.
Salvatore,
Hey.
how did you manage to go from a segment where Howard was proud of you to one where he's back to thinking you're a moron? In a
Very
matter of
simple.
minutes?
I opened my mouth. He's proud of me when I'm not in the studio, doing my work, putting it together, playing it, praising. Then I come in, I open my mouth, and the tides turn, and I walk out being a vegetable, the biggest dupe in the world.
So why continue?
But still a proud employee.
True.
Of the Howard Stern show.
Why continue to fight for this woman? Why is it? It hardly seems worth it.
She was on. Look, she was on Dr. Oz. Don't you dare laugh at that. Scientific proof. They did brain scans on her brain when she was doing these readings, and Dr. Oz himself has said, along with a neurologist that studies the human mind, who confirmed that he's never seen anything like this.
But don't you
it's
see
a
that,
phenomenon.
Don't you see that all these people have something to gain from being
a lot
on
of people
TV?
do, yes.
And it kind of cuts into their legitimacy, the fact that they're...
If somebody has a gift, take advantage of it if it's a gift. If somebody knows how to juggle, he joins a circus. If somebody's a great broadcaster, he joins Sirius XM. If somebody, for example, would be a great medium, they may want to take advantage of that talent as well and venture out into the entertainment industry. It doesn't make them a bad person. Yet, on the flip side, there are a lot of people who take advantage of people like Sylvia Brown, which makes it harder on people like Teresa Caputo.
Why is she the real deal? Why isn't she a Sylvia Brown? Because of brain scans on a TV show?
That, and from what I've witnessed it live. And again, I could be wrong, but I would love for her to sit down and show Howard and perhaps the staff what she does and perhaps change their mind on at least what her personally is capable of doing.
If in fact she's shown to be a fraud, what would that do to you?
Nothing.
Would you be angry with her? Would you?
No, Howard's already called me an idiot and a vegetable and a dupe, so if I'm wrong, I've already taken the beating. I'm carrying the scars already. So if she were right, it would be great. But if she's wrong, it would be just another I told you so moment. Like Howard said on the air, he goes, everything goes right for you until you start thinking on your own.
Hey, I'm John Stamos. I'm here to see Howard. I haven't seen him since the wedding, so that'll be fun. And the honeymoon, which I went on. And I have a movie called The Two Mr. Kissels, which is an interesting story, so this should be good. I've been up since 3:30. I'm tired.
3:30? Why so early?
I'm gonna go sleep with Artie. Is Artie asleep?
Probably.
All right, good.
All right, thanks, man.
Speaking of drums, one of actually a very, very good drummer plays for the Beach Boys all the time, John Stamos.
Played at your wedding?
Played at my wedding. You think Mitch Mitchell was one of the best drummers around? You would know.
Did
Mitch
he study drummers?
Do you know who Mitch Mitchell is?
He died. He just died, right?
Yeah, you know who he is?
From Hendrix?
Hendrix, yeah.
Yeah.
You like him or?
I can't hear myself.
What do you need to hear? I'm talking.
Well, I can't
hear you either.
Can't hear
You're not
you.
that interesting. Just as long as you can hear me.
I can't hear you though.
You can't hear a thing.
He needs his headphones turned up somehow.
God, we're gonna fix you up.
You look great.
Thank you.
Artie, you look great.
Well, he looks better than
What are you schmoozing?
I don't need to kiss Artie's ass, but
Right, exactly. Thank you. He doesn't need to kiss my ass.
What are you comparing it to? What are you talking
like
about?
a couple weeks, a month ago, we were very worried. At the no, honestly, even on you look, your eyes look better. You're looking a little thinner, honestly.
Thank you very much.
You went to the roast of Bob Saget, and you were the host of the roast.
Oh, yeah, right. You saw that.
Yeah, I thought you did a great job. I told you that.
Thank you very much.
Because no one thinks of you as being a funny guy, but
Right.
you got the chops there. You did a good job. And I'll tell you what, he called me up. He was worried about you, Art.
No, I know. Bob and Norm told me, which was very nice to hear.
It was a weird deal because it just happened like late the night before. I heard the morning of. So the problem first was like all your friends were there, so they were all freaked. Like Artie's dead. What's the matter with Artie? Then once we realized that you were semi-okay,
Yeah. Then it was okay to goof
Then
on
it was
him.
like, fuck, we got to write new jokes. Because everybody had 8 jokes on them,
Right.
So we had to scrap those jokes and then come up with new jokes.
So they had to call Jeff Garland because, God forbid, Jeff Ross's fat joke should go unused.
Yeah, exactly. So I had one fat joke about you. It was like, Artie just went on Jenny Craig and broke 3 of her ribs or something like that. So I just moved it to Jeff
I'm
Garland.
so sorry I missed that.
Yeah, sorry.
Poor Jeff Garland.
I know.
Can you do us a favor?
Yeah. No.
So I understand you're living on Long Island with your parents now. You just moved in with them.
What's that?
Oh no, I had a Natalie Portman flashback. I was talking about how bad she was on Letterman.
She's hot though, man.
She's not that hot.
Yeah, she is.
You think so?
Totally. She's little.
Do you know her?
I never met her, but I saw her on a hike a couple weeks ago.
A hike?
Yeah, I was on my hike. You know?
By the way, when John meets girls, he pretty much like a week later he's banging them.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Because even Gary walks in, he goes to me, "Do you think John banged the Olsen's twins?" And this is what he says. I said, "There isn't." I
Today?
said, "There isn't a girl that John hasn't banged almost."
That's not true.
But he didn't do the Olsen twins.
No.
You know what? He will. If he hasn't, he will. And that's the weird thing. He will do it.
No, that would be
even though he was
weird,
Uncle
wouldn't
Jesse. No, it wouldn't.
No.
No, I don't think it'd be weird. You don't even think it would be weird.
No, I don't think it would.
You really don't. Why not?
They're 23 years old now.
Right. I mean, it's totally
Things
legal.
change,
And it's not
right?
like you don't bang
No, by the
twins.
way, they're obsessed with you.
The Olsen twins. I know
Yes.
you say that.
Especially Mary Kate. She absolutely loves
That's
you.
the
and
one I
loves
like.
the show.
No, I like.
you're an Ashley
I'm an
fan,
Ashley Olsen fan.
They're both cool, but Mary Kate talks about you all the time.
Yeah, but the one I want to bang is Ashley Olsen. I actually have a preference.
Yeah.
Mary Kate scares me a little bit with the clothes and looking like a wizard.
She looks great now, though. She's
Plus,
good.
she sold heroin to Heath Ledger, right?
Stop that.
No. John, clear that up.
No,
Artie.
That was in the paper. Oh, Artie.
No, it
Artie.
wasn't in the paper. She never did that.
They just wanted to talk
with
to her.
that?
It was in his apartment.
Yeah, whatever
Her
happened with that,
apartment.
John? Like, if we find you dead one day, are they gonna?
Is it the Olsen twins we should look into?
Saget.
Were they banging the Heath Ledger?
I have no idea. I didn't know. I mean, I hung out with him, but I didn't know anything about Heath Ledger.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You look good. What are you doing? A bunch of appearances today?
Yeah, that's what I'm dressed up.
Where are you going beside here?
Was it Today's Show? Now, you were at Lauer's roast. Yeah, was it funny?
Boring as hell.
Really?
Yeah, really boring. Tom Cruise came out. That
I heard
was
he
good.
was
He
funny.
came out and was good. But you know what it was? It was too long.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys weren't
A
making
lot
any
of
sense.
unprofessional roasters.
Saget was Ross and Saget funny?
Yeah. Jeffrey
Jeff
Ross was the best.
He told me all week. Howard keeps talking about me. Says how
Jeff
great
Ross is the best roaster around.
great, yeah.
He really is. Artie's good at it. He's great, but he wasn't on the dais, so they only had Jeff Ross.
You were just there, Artie? You didn't go up?
No, he wasn't even there.
I wasn't there. No.
They needed him.
They didn't
trust me.
bother. They said, just don't invite Artie. He won't show up.
I don't know.
Well, that's the scary thing because you've never missed a gig, right? Before?
No, never. Never, actually. Yeah, that was the first job I ever missed.
And they told me they said like we hired a private plane, a doctor to fly with him, like the whole thing.
Can you imagine? For
They
a
really
roast.
wanted him there.
They gotta get him.
He was a big star attraction.
Right.
Well, they
Got a
knew I
doctor.
knew. They know I knew Bob,
Right.
and but that was I couldn't imagine dying or somewhere over Kansas begging some showbiz doctor for morphine.
Yeah, he was going through heroin withdrawal, so
Bummer.
he was having a hard time.
You really look better, Artie, honestly. And I care about. I sat next to him at the wedding,
Yeah.
and I could tell he was just crawling. I mean, I know you were probably working on your speech and stuff, and then all the alcohol was just being passed in front of his face. And,
Yeah, you do feel for him. I went out to
did
dinner
too.
with him, and he's drinking his Coca-Colas, and I was like, "Hey, Vay, this has got to be killing him."
Well, it's funny, John. You're right, because I was preoccupied about the toast first, so that actually killed time. I like that. And
I
then
mean, John didn't fill you up with Ralph's gay stories?
no, but
Everyone I speak to goes, I was sitting with John. He swears Ralph's gay. Yeah, there's 50 guys come up to me go at the wedding to go, John just told it. It's absolute proof Ralph is gay.
Yeah, but John's not the only person who's told me that.
All right. What is your proof that Ralph is gay?
I got no proof.
You have no proof. All right.
But wait, let me finish. So he was. And then I'm thinking I was trying to get a hold of Artie, and I really care about you. And I think I'm probably the last guy on the planet you want caring. Like, it's my dumb skinny ass. Like, what do you care
it's
about?
very
me?
nice of you.
I mean, I think you're a brilliant and a genius, and everybody, but it looks like you're doing better, so I'm happy.
Thank you. No, I mean, I am
And you
doing
always say
better.
the nicest things about me, and I
He
tried
is
to
doing
call.
better.
I heard you were going to the Playboy Mansion, and I haven't been in 10 years, but
Right.
I heard you were worried about
Bullshit.
going. No, last time I was there was with you.
Oh, really?
I went one time with Rebecca for Halloween,
And
what do you think of Rebecca being pregnant?
Then you and I walked in. Then you and I went one time together.
Right,
Remember,
we
we were
went.
goofing off in they were trying to show a movie or something.
Yeah, well, it was a horribly boring movie.
Yeah.
We go to the Playboy Mansion for movie night. We're thinking, wow, there's going to be naked chicks jerking us off, the whole deal.
Yeah.
We go there. It's a documentary on Hefner and how he invented Playboy, and it's specifically how he came up with the idea of starting nightclubs where the girls wear bunny ears.
That's hilarious.
Right, and how they dip to serve the drink. Bullshit.
And I'm watching this and I go, I'm in some bizarro land, and Hef's there in his pajamas up front with the girls, and it's just, I said, this is getting too antiquated.
These are
You and I were like sitting in the back, like yelling out shit. And,
so I said to Stamos, let's go walk around in that zoo area.
That's right.
And we took a stroll through the zoo together. We must have looked like two idiots.
Right. Were you holding hands? What were
looking
you
at
doing?
monkeys and stuff.
Yeah, but it was cool because like they had their own zoo at the Playboy Mansion. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. And thank God I got out of that stuffy room with those morons all staring at how Hugh Hefner invented bunny ears. And like they're congratulating him like he invented the cure for polio.
He didn't give a shit that we were there either.
No.
Like, forget me, but you. He did. Like, it was weird.
It was.
Does he even know who anybody is?
He did come up at the end and shake my hand and go, hello, Howard. You know, like someone fed him some,
right, somebody told him at that point.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that? 10 years, maybe?
What I read in the paper, you were saying that your ex-wife, Rebecca, you're happy about her being pregnant and you're happy
Look
for
at him
her.
just drive. Everything goes right back to Rebecca.
I noticed how you tried to veer off and he's right back.
Of course I'm happy.
John gives these public statements like, hey, I'm happy for her. But
what else am I going to say?
Privately, like she was horrible to be married to, blah, 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 blah.
Well, that's why it ended.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's
been
he
5
goes,
years
I'm
already.
happy for the husband, Jerry O'Connell. Meanwhile, in private, I'll tell you, Jerry is Rebecca's cabana boy. I mean, he tells you things.
Is that what he said?
What I said with him, it's a whole different. It's a much better story.
Wow, cabana boy.
Those words never came out of my mouth.
You're a little bitter. Come on. You're an ex-husband.
Bitter? What do you mean bitter? It's been 5 years.
What the hell would he be bitter about?
I don't know.
What do I exactly? What the fuck do I care?
Although that girl you brought to my wedding, Leah,
she's great, isn't she?
And then Leah and John came out to my house and we were hanging out.
I was at the honeymoon.
You were on the honeymoon.
He was on my honeymoon. John was on my honeymoon.
You know, it's sort of like a royal family kind of thing where you take everybody.
Well, John's a good guy and he was fun. We never get to see each other, and he came in all the way from California for my wedding. So, but I like this Leah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, she likes you.
She was wearing tight pants at one point. You can see every bit of her ass.
I have a great picture of her in your shower at your house in there.
You took pictures of her?
I have one picture. I just have
Let me
one.
see it.
Okay, I'll show you in a minute.
Is she naked?
It's cute. Just her butt. It's very cute.
Oh, it's all right with her if I see it?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, why do we have to wait to see
What was funny was, like, so Beth was like, Howard's like, come out to the Hamptons, you know, like when? Like Saturday morning. And then Beth was like, well, just drive with us. And I thought, it's your thing? It was the very next day. I felt so weird.
No, listen, it wasn't like we were going on a honeymoon. We were just going to be hanging out, and there were a lot of people we wanted to see.
Yeah.
And
it was a blast. I mean,
that was some wedding.
You know what? It was such a beautiful. What is it? I mean, everybody asked me how was it, and I said it was like being at your cousin's. Like it was very emotional. It was like two cute kids in love with each other.
Well, one cute
except
kid.
for you.
Except for
and,
me.
One cute kid and her father in love with each other.
I got back to wedding pictures. You should have been the groom. I mean,
you looked great.
He
that
takes
night.
one picture better than the next. I swear to God, man.
You look great that night.
Well,
And I heard you talking about you were bitching about not being good. Some picture of you at the run thing or whatever.
What? I couldn't hear you over that terrible noise.
That wasn't me.
What I was bitching about is Beth finished her marathon run, and I decided it was about her. I'm not getting like dolled up. You know, I got to get dolled up to look a certain way, and so just even presentable. So I wore a ski cap and tucked my hair in. There's a picture of me in the Daily News that if I ever see it again, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm the complete opposite of you.
Fine. And you know what? Here's what I was thinking when you were talking about the radio.
I tell you what, you wouldn't be on ER if you look like. Look, here I am.
It's not bad. Look, here's the deal.
If you look like that, you think you'd be on ER?
No, you'd be on ER, but you'd be the patient.
It looks like
Here's Dr. Stern.
it looks like you're not going to live.
Dr.
McNightmare.
I'm Dr. McNightmare.
Fred could have written that as a self-deprecating joke for Howard, but he couldn't even wait.
Dr. McShitty looks.
He had to yell it out.
Now, here's my deal, and this is a kiss-ass thing, obviously, but the women that I brought around you, once they know you for 5 or 10 minutes, they're all attracted to you.
They are.
That's
Even
the deal.
Leah?
People need to be in the presence of you for a little while, and then you rub off on them.
Well, that's the difference between you and him.
Yeah, John.
I don't need to be. I don't need to see anybody.
When you're in the presence of John, you hate him after 10 minutes. Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's really weird. I love John. I think he's one of the greatest guys. But when you're hanging around him, and he's so fucking handsome, you feel like you live on the planet of monsters. And like, there's a hero, of course, which is John, and then you're the monsters.
Howard?
Yeah.
I give you a personal testimonial with that.
Yeah.
I was talking to John at your wedding, and somebody's wife literally pushed by me so that she could insinuate herself with John.
That was Beth.
And I
think it was
technically my wife at that point.
Fred, I think it was your wife.
Who did that?
I'm not going to name names because they would probably get very upset.
Name the person. Name the person.
Should I really?
Yeah.
Can we guess?
Okay, take a guess.
No. Go ahead. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Melissa's apron.
Billy Joel's wife.
Doug Goodstein.
Marlo.
Right.
Marlo pushed you over. So
basically, got right.
She gang tackled.
She kind of went around. I thought maybe she was sitting at that table, but I don't think she was sitting.
You know what,
at that
Fred? You're
table.
right, because I was sitting right next to John, and Marlo was extra interested in me for some reason.
Yeah, right. Oh, hi, Artie.
Yeah, right.
For some reason, you were oh, Artie, how's it going? How's that book? By the way, where's John? Is he coming back from the bathroom yet?
Oh, who's this?
So are you hooked
I
up?
had the fun table that I was with Artie,
Right.
and Jimmy and Sarah. I saw Jimmy the other day. Sarah was all over Jimmy that night. Remember?
Yeah,
Right,
she
right,
was.
right.
I think
Yeah.
very loving.
That was like the first them coming back out and saying, Jimmy, they're together again. So
It
she
was really weird. Like Jimmy, I've hung around with Jimmy Kimmel and Sarah Silverman, and that's Doug Goodstein. His wife was trying to get on top.
She's very attractive.
Anything you
by
want to
the way.
say, Doug?
No, she.
Sorry, we moved
John
on.
has the aura. She was talking about it for quite a while.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you.
She's like, oh my God, he's so nice.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm looking
he's
at you.
real nice, yeah.
You're way better. You're way better looking.
The
than
way
John.
she was
I
looking
am,
at
right?
John, the way she was looking at John, you wouldn't have thought she was married. But
Yeah, I
that's
know.
all I'm going to say.
She was honest about it. She's like, oh, he's so cute. I'm like, shut the fuck up. He's got to know.
Your wife's hot too. John will fuck her.
Yeah.
Tell her I said hi.
I will. You want her number?
Do you have her number?
You know what?
Yes.
She's cute too.
Is she? I bet.
There were a lot 2 minutes. I know you'd go to bed with her.
There were a lot of good-looking girls.
There was a lot of good-looking girls. All right, Doug, get out.
Sorry,
of here.
Doug.
Give me Leia's number.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
She's looking for you. But you're right about Jimmy Kimmel. I've seen Jimmy Kimmel and Sarah together as a couple, and so is John.
Yeah.
And they never were really that physical with one another.
She's physical with him.
Right, but since they got back together, I guess he's trying to prove to her that he's really in love with her, and she's trying to prove to him that she's in love with him. He was almost fingering her asshole, right? I mean, it was like
she was really all she was up and all in his. And Chevy Chase was at that table, and he was pretty damn funny.
Yeah,
he was like Chevy, like what you wanted.
I thought it was
Chevy.
I thought you were at a good table.
Well, Natalie Maines goes. So I was with Chevy, and then it was what's Jimmy's partner's name?
Adam Carolla.
Adam and Artie, and Natalie Maines. Adam goes over to Natalie, and Natalie says, "What's John Stamos doing at the funny table?"
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I went up to her and said, "What are you doing at the talented table?" Because she was with Barbara Walters and Billy Joel.
It got very catty at
No,
this,
she's great fun. I didn't know her, but she was really
She is
funny.
fun.
She loved it. She gave it right back to me. Billy Joel was so cool. I walked in. First person I see was Billy Joel.
Right.
And he comes up to me and goes, "Hey, you sang one of my songs." Because I did a thing on the Lullaby album. And I was like, oh, yeah, it was kind of shitty. He goes, no, I loved it, and that's the reason why I write
When did you
music
sing
and
one of
stuff.
his songs? Where were you?
I did this Lullaby album a couple years ago.
Oh,
It
yeah?
did really well. And
Gee, we
It did
gotta
well?
get that. We don't have that.
yeah.
And what there's
So
a
he was
really
cool.
weird thing John has going on too. Not beside being like really super handsome. A lot of little girls will come up to me and go, you know what? I'm not that attracted to John. John, maybe everyone else here thinks he's hot, but he's not that hot. So then he goes and he plays the drums, but
Right,
professionally with the
right.
Beach Boys. But at my wedding, he sits down and plays the drums, and he plays them really well.
And
then
you
every
notice,
one of
well,
these broads
like
comes up to me and goes, now I get it.
But he took off the jacket and he loosened, he took off the jacket and the
Yeah.
tie and he loosened his collar and rolled up his sleeves.
Yeah, I really hated you, especially that night.
Well,
It was so cute.
Yeah.
That's why when I found out John was hosting the roast, that's when I started doing heroin. Because if John's up there being funny, then all comedians are like,
Well,
now
it's
we
like?
have nothing.
We're
We're
some
nothing.
girls look at John and go, you know what? He's just a pretty face.
Right.
Then he's got a talent where he can actually hold his own on the drums.
And he can act.
And he can act. So then all of a sudden, then they're like, oh, like he's got like this talent too
He
that he's
has
got
depth.
going. And then it's like it's over, game over. And
What
you
is-
know,
what-
and then
you know
you
what's
play
funny?
this move where, and you know you do this.
Go ahead.
He downplays the drumming thing.
Yeah, drumming.
You know, he's like, yeah.
He downplays everything. You're talking about his acting.
Yeah.
I love playing drums. When I first walked in,
Who was your influence?
The drummer wasn't Bonham, those kind of guys.
Yeah, right.
The drummer wasn't there, so they're like, "Hey, Stamos, get in." So I'm playing like before I even saw anybody, and I was like, and then it was really funny, when So I was talking to Nat, and I said, "Let's go play something," because I'd played already, and I knew she was going to come up, and so I guess she was doing. Landslide, that whole landslide
Fiasco.
That fiasco.
Right, the fiasco.
Yeah, and so I get behind the drums, and there's this big black guy who was playing drums, and they start singing, and it was a disaster, and he goes, "If I were you, I'd stay the fuck out of this."
He was right, man.
And I didn't play anything,
Don't get hit with anything.
Good instinct.
So what's the game plan with this Leah? Leah,
she's great.
are you gonna settle down with her, or are you gonna just keep playing the field?
Well, I'm sort of settled down now. I mean, she's a great girl. She's like Beth. I mean, she's just happy and she's sweet.
She's really, really sweet.
Yeah,
She's
but
very nice.
Now he's got to make a game plan, though.
Assuming why?
Well, how long you been with her now?
What do you think he goes in with an exit strategy?
He
He's
does.
like what the United States government doesn't do, John does.
I'm getting old. I'm 45 years old. I got to have some kids at some point. And
No, you don't. You
Really?
got too good a life.
I know, but I get lonely.
So, will you become party animal John Stamos again, where you're just ripping through Hollywood, banging everyone, or are you going to just stay with this Leia?
Yeah.
You've done that already. You're sick of that.
Yeah, Leah.
You say Leah. Everyone's saying Leia.
Really?
Like Princess Leia.
I think I want a Leia.
Leah Stamos.
I don't know.
Are we
great.
ever going to talk about the way John operates?
What do you
he's
mean?
out there partying, Mr. Party Animal?
What are you talking
I'm
about?
not a party guy. The thing that saved me is
You're not a party guy.
Am I?
What?
Am I? We were mellow at your house.
Talk
We had
about
a
how
nice,
you talk about how you were mad at Robin.
You're mad at me?
No, I wasn't mad at Robin.
I always tell Robin she's got to work on this a little bit.
Oh, here we go with the thank you notes.
You dedicated. you gave Robin for her charity when she was saving the children of Eritrea.
Right.
Eritrea.
Whatever.
I didn't even know what it was. It's
Eritrea.
a charity. Whatever.
A charity.
Yeah.
You were trying to save the children of Eritrea.
Eritrea.
And you donated
He did something
a
amazing,
set on. You donated a walk through the set of VR and hang out with the people and lunch with John.
Well, what
Stamos.
happened? I guess it got up to $9,000 or $10,000, and then first she asked me to do it, but I never heard from her, which was fine. I'd be happy to do it. So then it went up, and then they wanted to do another one. They said, "Well, someone will match that $9,000. Would you do two?" I'm like, great, okay.
Yeah,
all right. So it's like almost $20,000. Of course,
But nobody ever told me if you did the second one. I only thank you after the second one. So I didn't know.
But I never heard from her.
did.
Not that I expected to hear from her, but
Right.
that's
A
not
thank
why
you
I
note.
did it.
A thank you note.
No. I
said to her, you gotta write
Life
people
has
a
been
thank you
too
note.
good to you. You should give back and not expect a thing.
I don't. I just
You know
like
what,
to talk.
Robin?
I just
Hey,
like
Robin.
talking to you.
I love you. You know that.
I know you're great.
And I'm
But I
really
just heard
sorry about
everybody was bragging about Artie getting all this money for the thing.
I
And
know.
then I thought, well,
Artie's right here glomming
I did
all the
two
attention.
of them.
Honestly,
I had 2 lunches.
Did you do two?
He had two
Yeah, I
lunches,
did.
too.
Honestly, Robin, you could listen to me as opposed to get defensive.
What do you say?
You've got to understand when you ask somebody to do a charity thing and they give the.
I know, Howard. I
Let
felt
me
very
finish.
badly about it.
Let me
So you
finish.
have to lecture me. I don't
I'm gonna
feel
lecture
bad
you.
enough. Okay.
You look hot.
You've got to. I know was a little more upset than he's letting on.
I know.
He's
I
being
know.
nice now.
Because you know what? If John mentions it when he sees me, I know he was really upset. And
I wasn't
he did.
upset.
It's the first thing he said to me.
I like to hear from you. I emailed you recently too
downplaying
because you
it.
were in L.A. Did you get that email?
I never got that email.
He was upset with you because you didn't send a thank you or thank
Look,
him personally.
John gets upset with me all the time and never tells me.
No, I don't.
You do.
We have a great relationship. We go to the theater together. You're
Yeah,
dating
yeah,
a young
yeah.
guy now, I hear?
25.
Not as young as your crew, but
25.
She looks hot.
Well, hey, she evidently's got something going because this guy wants her.
oh,
Yeah.
Right, it's not as young. At the wedding, Leah was studying for a test she had the next day.
All right, let me explain this to me. Oh, well, first I'll ask you about what you're promoting because John produced a show that he's in, and it's kind of an interesting story, actually.
yeah, I heard a promo for this.
You probably reported on the news, right? The Kissel brothers. It was in Greenwich, Connecticut. 2 brothers who ended up getting murdered by one. The wife murdered one of the guys. The guy who plays my brother.
Uh-huh.
And then my guy was this kind of
like he loved his family, loved his kids, but he
Wait a
was into
second.
drugs.
You're not explaining this good.
I know, it's hard to explain.
This is a story you read about in the paper?
Yeah, I was following it.
And you optioned it? Is that how that works?
Yeah, Lifetime had it, so I said, hey, I really want to play this character.
So do you become the producer of the project?
Mm-hmm.
And you're the star?
Yes.
All right. And it's a story of two brothers.
Mm-hmm.
They live up in Connecticut.
Right.
Rich guys?
They became rich. They were chasing the American dream.
Okay. And then what happens to them? They end up dead?
Right. One guy.
Both of them.
Yeah. One guy. I was kind of the black sheep of the family. The one guy kind of did it right. He was a banker and made all this money. Moved to Hong Kong. Married this crazy broad. She gives him. She puts a roofie in his milkshake and has one of the kids give it to him. He passes out. She bashes his brains in with a statue.
Right. I remember that.
So you're not the guy who passes out from the roofie?
No. My guy gets in so much trouble. He loves coke and hookers and all this stuff, but he loves his family. And he ends up, they catch him at $40 million doing like mortgage fraud, which is happening now.
Right.
I don't know why we were in the shape we're in. And before he goes to jail, he has himself killed. I think he had a chauffeur have someone kill him.
Wow.
He's found stabbed 27 times in the
Did
back.
the chauffeur ever do time, or
He just got out on bail, but I think they got him.
he's going on trial, is what you're saying? Yeah. Oh, so this is the story of these guys?
Yes.
So you end up dead at the end?
Yes.
You ruined the ending.
Well, it's interesting how everybody knows the ending. It's a news story.
I didn't know.
It's interesting how
they don't know. It's how they got there.
How they got there, yeah.
It's called The Two Mr. Kissels.
Right.
Who any hot chicks in it?
Robin Tunney is in it.
Is she hot?
Yeah, she's really.
She plays your wife?
She plays the other wife, the crazy girl.
Do you get any? You don't get any to make out with her or anything? Huh?
No, I didn't make.
On ER, you're making out with a lot of chicks, huh?
A lot of girls on there.
Now you turned down a spinoff. The ER says you're a very successful character. You revitalized the show. Show was probably on its last legs. They bring you in, and then suddenly things perk up because all the bitches are in heat. And then you, what? They offer you a spinoff, and you turn that down? That's big money.
No.
What are you, so rich you could turn that down?
No.
What?
There was a gray area. We talked about it. It never made sense. They weren't totally into it. They never came up with an idea for it, so it just kind of went away.
So what's happening with ER? Is that going to end?
Yeah, it's done.
It's done. Gary said something about they're going to add on 8 episodes or something. Because
the ratings are through the roof this season. So
why would they end it?
It makes no sense. I think they want to go out on a high note. I have no control over it, so I would do it. I would keep doing. I'm not stupid.
So what's next?
I don't know. I'm going to come back to Broadway, I think, in May possibly. And
I got to go sit through one of those shows.
Yeah, sorry.
What are you gonna? Is it a show that's up and running now, or is it something you're going to start?
So he goes, come see me in my Broadway show. I'm like, oh fuck.
No, the one I didn't make you
Don't
come see
torture
was
me.
9. And Rob came to see 9.
9 was great.
But he would have hated it.
Yeah, no
Stop
offense.
it.
I just hate all Broadway shows.
You had fun at Cabaret.
Yeah, I got drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you
could
were good.
drink at Cabaret.
You were real
that's
good.
true.
I didn't ask him to come to 9 because I thought, he would hate this.
I love 9.
I mean, it's nothing against you. I just hate all Broadway plays. Mary McCormick made me go see her show.
And you said it was good.
It was real good. I sat through half of it. I thought I'd done well.
You left?
Oh my
I had to.
God.
I was tired.
How did you like Rickles? You went to see him. He was so happy that you
I had
came.
a great time. He's a legend. In fact, Rickles put out a new book called Letters, and he wrote a letter to me in his book.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Did you read it?
No, I haven't seen
If
it.
you're his good pal, why don't you read it?
I just haven't seen the book. He's here, like, he did Letterman, I did Leno. We're missing all the shows. I'm doing The View today. He's doing...
It's really
Regis.
weird. John's friends with Don Rickles.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird. And I don't know. It's like it doesn't make any sense.
I love all those old guys. Gary Marshall's my good buddy. Klugman. I mean, all those guys. You talk about Jack.
You hang out with Jack Klugman?
Yeah, Jack. We did a show years ago, and he's been kind of like a second father to me.
You talk
for
to
years.
him
all the time.
Because with that voice, isn't that tough to take?
It doesn't hurt him. It sounds like it hurts.
Right, but it doesn't.
Hey, Big John. You know?
Yeah.
But
so you're attracted to ugly comedians like me.
Yeah.
You got Rickles.
I
you got
love
me.
comedians.
He's collecting you.
Right.
I'm a comic horror.
There's that great in the opening credit sequence of Quincy, like he's on a yacht or something with a hot chick in a bikini, and you pan up and she's in a bikini, and Jack Klugman's, he looks like he's going to Thanksgiving dinner in Vermont. Fucking ascot. I don't want to show any of them.
Fishing hat.
We were talking about Quincy the other day.
I heard you guys.
Yeah, it was so weird that on Quincy, they never trusted him. Every week he'd solve incredible murders and things the police could never even fathom to solve without him. And then yet at the beginning of every show, they'd all dismiss him and call him an asshole and say he was a jerk. He'd solve the greatest cases week after week, and yet he had no credibility whatsoever.
Like there should have been some sort of character that going like, how could you not believe him?
There should have been some character going, this guy has solved murders. If he solved only one of these murders, he would be the greatest police detective of all time. Every week. week.
He's the coolest guy. You dig him.
Hey, why are you traveling with a real doctor? Who is that guy?
He works on the show. He's obsessed with your show.
Oh,
but it was so funny. He was, Gary came down to visit the set. Gary.
Yeah.
And you thought I was bringing Brad Pitt to the show. Like, I brought a lot of celebrities down there, but everybody went crazy for Baba Booey.
He was even telling Gary, he has a medical explanation for why Gary licks his lips.
Really?
He was so sweet to me, the doc, because he wasn't making fun of me. He goes, no, the reason why he can't lick his lips is because he has this zero something, like some long medical term.
Right. So, I mean, there's a medical reason why Gary's all messed up. Wow. No kidding.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Wow, that's crazy.
Where's Ralph? Is Ralph not called in this morning?
No, he's sleeping. Yeah.
You know what the medical reason is?
What is it?
The guy says I have dry mouth. I go, okay.
So why don't you drink some water?
What do you do for it? He goes, no.
They don't have a cure for it.
There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do.
What are you going to do?
Some weird stuff still happens to you. John was on a plane flight.
Uh-huh.
Woman sits down in his seat when he goes up to go to the bathroom. He comes back. He says, I want to sit down. And she starts smacking him around.
What?
Did I read about this?
Yeah, this was a while ago. There's nothing funny about it. It was sort of sad. I mean, she was a nice lady.
Was she in love with you?
I guess. I think she was drinking a little bit, and
I'm amazed that people get drunk to this point on a plane. That they just lose it.
I
heard it was Rebecca, actually.
Well, now we understand.
Douche. What happened to that Victoria's Secret model you were dating? Why would you dump her? It says here, John reportedly dated Victoria's Secret model Emmy Hemming.
Oh.
Why'd you
Emma Hemming.
Why'd you get rid of that one?
That was fast. That was just a transitional.
Transitional.
She's with Bruce Willis now. So.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. I'm going to Miami this
You're
weekend.
better looking than Bruce Willis.
I got roped into this thing it's going to be cool. The reopening of the Fountain Blue. You should come. You guys. You like Miami, right?
When you're banging a Victoria's Secret model,
I've learned my lesson.
What's the lesson?
But don't marry him.
Don't marry Victoria's Secret models?
Right.
Why? Just because one bad experience?
One bad
There's got to be a good one in the
one bad
barrel.
apple?
Don't spoil the whole bunch, girl.
Come on. Really? You would never marry another
I've always vowed, which I'm doing now, is to date somebody who's out of the business, and it's been
Leah is out of the business?
Yeah, she's just happy to, be
Yeah, what does she do anyway?
I thought she was an actress, no?
No. She goes to school, she works with this advertising firm, and she's,
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, she's making you happy. She must be doing some wild tricks. I'll tell you that because this kid's been around.
Oh,
he's seen it all. I'm telling you right now. God knows what she's doing to keep him happy.
Why is Ralph sleeping?
What do you care? What do you need to hear from him?
Because he wanted to be part of this interview so bad.
It's all right. He could stay out.
Did he really steal money from me, by the way? I heard something about that the night of your wedding.
I don't know.
Well, you guys talked about it.
Yeah, well, this was the thing where somebody says Ralph took the $100 John left on the table that we all picked up the tab for.
What are the details with that? That was never discussed fully on the air, was it? I mean, what happened?
I came to this thing late. There were a whole bunch of people there. People were eating. People were drinking.
No.
I had one drink, and it cost me $125.
Well, I was there, and then I had to leave. I went to bed early because I had to go on the honeymoon. So I left a couple $100 there, but then I'd heard...
A couple hundred, because everybody said you only left 100.
No, because I had like 3 people, and we ate some food, so I left a couple $100. And then I'd heard that you guys were talking about that he took some of the money. He says he didn't. But.
I don't know anything about it. I wasn't there.
Again, he was caught, and he claimed he put it back, but I don't know how much money was there, because I was on the tail end of the whole thing.
All right, let's take some phone calls real quick because you got to go.
We're gonna wrap this up.
You want to wrap it up?
No, I'm happy to be here.
All right. Sound like you're falling asleep.
No.
All right, let's go.
I woke up at like 3:30. I was going to text you, but I thought, oh.
No, don't text me.
He doesn't do
I don't text.
I mean, email.
Don't email me.
I was going to call you.
Irish John, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, I think you're turning into a fag.
Oh.
Turning?
Yeah.
You've been a fag for years.
What's your evidence?
Pointing more over John Stamos than you do when your own wife, Beth Stern, comes in. I mean,
well, I love
what's
John.
going on here, buddy?
I'm a little gay for John. I like him. I like the way he looks. It's my kind of man. Trim. Got that full jet black hair.
Yeah, you're coming out very gay. And, John, you're not doing well yourself looking for Ralph to call in.
Yeah, you're right, buddy.
The gay hour.
I just thought he'd bring the show down.
Sorry, Irish John. Didn't mean to get all gay about it.
All right, man up, Howard.
All right, got it. Yeah, get the fuck out of here,
You
John.
okay, Howard?
You are faggot!
Do you even watch football, John? Are you into sports or anything?
I'm not.
He's too busy having sex. He's a real man, trust me.
You know how many fucking wives you could bang on Super Bowl Sunday?
Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Oh, I want to talk to Eric.
All right.
Hey, John. How are you?
Hi, Eric. How are you? I have to tell you, Eric. You know, I was excited when you came into the studio, and I have to sort of side with you. I thought it sounded very sad when you were in the studio. These guys beating up on you so much.
Beating up? We were treating him like a hero.
You were. I know you brought in the girl and stuff. But,
yeah.
But having him here in the studio made it a little more sad. Like Artie yelling.
A little more sad. It was like we all wanted to hang ourselves.
Right?
There he is on cam.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Eric. Jimmy Kimmel loves Eric, right?
Yeah. A lot of people love him. A lot of people hate him. It's a mixed bag.
Well, they're nice to his face, and then they talk shit about him behind his back.
Are you guys making that doll for real?
Eric looks like a caterpillar this morning. What kind of shirt is that? Like it doesn't.
A regular white cotton T-shirt.
Eric, you wrote me into your one of your sitcoms with the Charlie's Angels thing. What happened with that?
Oh, yeah, I got to work on that some more.
Well, what is your question for John? Because I know he's got to leave.
Well, are they actually completely done filming ER? Because,
He already said they're done.
Well, we have like 6 or 8 more episodes.
Oh, you do have more to shoot.
We're shooting more, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It'll be done in March.
Well, what are you hoping for, Eric?
I definitely would like to appear on it if I could.
Oh my
Couldn't
God!
he? But in all seriousness, I don't think that's out of the question. Don't you think he could like play like an aborted fetus or something like
something they find in a bedpan?
Oh, see, it's not going to be good, Eric.
Well, what do you mean not good? You wouldn't want to play an aborted fetus, and all of a sudden, like, don't kill me. It's like a real controversial episode.
What do you want to play on there, Eric?
How about a surgeon accidentally leaves Eric inside a body?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a sponge.
Or how about like Eric is a parasitic twin removed from someone,
like off someone's neck?
Yeah, like you know how Elvis had like a twin brother inside with him, and like they removed. It's Eric.
What do you want to play on there, Eric?
I would just play a patient.
No.
ER.
Yeah, that's a no. We'll see you.
That's a no.
I feel like you guys are really mean to Eric.
Well, yeah.
Listen how he is to us.
He's mean to us.
What did he say? Artie, you're a fat
Well,
ass.
why don't you be nice to him? Why don't you be nice to him and put him on an ER?
And then he'll be mean to you.
Right. See how it works out.
Yeah, do that. Maybe invite another one.
I've had a thing with little people over my
That's
years.
right.
Yeah.
You have a problem.
Well, I don't have a problem, but
you don't like little
I can't
people.
even. I've never said this publicly, so I can't.
Go ahead.
Well, no, it's not that I don't like them. To find them,
He says they're around him all the time.
Yeah. But when I met Rebecca, they went. She was like kryptonite to
little people.
Yeah, they vanished, and then now that I'm single, they're all back again.
I don't understand that.
And it's true. The day we were walking down the street,
I told you the
I
story.
never see that.
And all my friends were like, "You're crazy, you're crazy." I said, "No, watch." And then
They
What are you
show
saying?
up.
You're
They
saying
show
that
up.
it's somehow like you attract little people into your life?
Yeah.
Hot chicks and little people.
Look at Eric. I mean, it's good. It's great.
And so you're a little freaked out by little people.
No.
Did you ever bang a chick midget?
No. But Maura Tierney. No.
Maura Tierney.
The Olsen twins are small.
Maura Tierney gave me a, the girl from ER, the hot girl.
She's cute, man.
She's cute. Yeah, she loves the show too. And the ER guys, I have to shout out to them because they love.
All right, so it's a no to Eric. He can't be on ER. Is that what you're
so
saying?
she got me a midget porn with Bridget the midget,
right?
And a midget blow up doll.
Yes.
And it was in my dressing room. And Bridget, has she been on the show?
Yeah, sure.
She played twins.
Oh.
She played.
So midgets have appeared on the show.
In my trailer.
Only the best actors get an evil twin episode. That's fantastic.
So Eric, I don't hear a response from John that's affirmative.
I'll ask them down there, Eric.
All right, he's going to put in a word for you. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
How brazen, me and Benji would love to be on ER. You don't just suck it up.
There are legitimate actors who want to be on ER.
Can Eric play a kidney? Like if someone needs a kidney
Just
transplant?
a body part.
How about a guy who was caught in a pet carrier?
Are you guys making that doll of him for real?
Yeah, we are in the midst of. We measured his head for it and everything. It's going to be actual Eric size.
Are you okay with that, Eric?
No, I'm not at all.
John, would you
So
fuck
you
it?
wouldn't want me to buy one?
I think it'd be okay if you fuck it, John. Can John fuck it?
It would be an honor.
Do you mind?
No, guys, at all.
You do mind if John Stamos fucks your midget doll?
He's famous.
I don't want any guys doing that.
Well, you sound like it's you. It's your doll.
What if I dress you up like a woman, like put makeup on you and
And
put
a
a
wig.
wig?
Well, John, they're going to give it a dick and a pussy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hermaphrodite.
Yeah, it's going to have both.
It's going to be like Jamie. It's going to be like Jamie Lee Curtis.
I held that joke.
Uncle Jesse in the ass again, please. Oh.
That's a ridiculous joke. She's fine.
No, she was born that way.
She's great.
I wanna. Take me.
Lick my twins.
Lick my twins.
Hey,
Can I
Eric.
blow you while you play the drums?
Eric, I promise I won't fuck you.
Okay, thank you.
You got it.
There you go. All right.
Okay,
Stamos
thank
has
you.
got to go. He's got many appearances.
There's two promises he can make. He won't fuck you, and you're not going to be on ER.
See, John.
I've been watching ER from the beginning.
Nobody cares.
No, I do. Thank you, Eric.
Well, I mean, he started with Anthony Edwards, not you. He's not loyal to you, it sounds.
All right.
We'll still watch.
He still watches. We'll be back right after this. Thank you, John Stamos.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll be back.
John, how'd it go, man?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
You had a good time in there?
Hi, guys. How are you? Yeah, it was good. It was great.
So you're going to get Eric the Midget a gig on
I'm
ER?
gonna work on that.
But you won't fuck him?
I don't think I'm going to do that. Unless I dress him up in a wig and put some makeup on him. But other than that, I think they're a little hard on poor Eric the Midget. He seems...
You have a soft spot for him.
I do. Especially when he's in this, when he was in the studio, it felt like that it was harsher. You know, it's better when he's on the cam.
It's harder in person, right?
Yeah. In person, it seemed a little tough. Cool.
So what about Howard's show that you like doing? What about his show? What do you like about doing his show? You seem very relaxed in there, and very easy to speak about anything, pretty much.
Not really. You know, he's very. I think he's very protective of me. Like I think I used to get in trouble and say things that I shouldn't say, but it seems like he kind of covers me, and I don't know. It just feels like you're sitting with a friend. It feels safe.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate. On Monday's wrap-up show, we opened the envelopes where all our wives wrote down who they would bang and who they wouldn't bang. And there were a lot of surprises there. Turns out my wife would bang Sal. Turns out that Sal's wife wants to bang Doug Goodstein, which pisses Sal off because Doug's always busting his balls about it. And there was also a lot of talk about who our wives wouldn't bang. JD seemed to get a lot of votes for that. Here's what happened.
I guess your wife's envelope was the first one pulled today on who she would sleep with on staff, and the choice was Doug Goodstein, but this came as no surprise to you. Is that right?
Not at all. They flirt all the time.
Does that bother you?
No.
Why?
It seemed to bother you, for real.
Yeah.
It seemed to bother you.
You seemed a little irritated.
You were like, it seemed to bother me because I told her he flirts with you a lot. Right. And then she picked him. Like, why would you pick... If I wanted to bang somebody, the last person I would pick publicly is the one that I wanted to bang.
Unless you wanted to irritate your wife.
Maybe she's doing that. I don't know. I got it.
And you said, but you also flirt with Doug's wife all the time.
Yes. Well, I think she flirts with me.
What do you mean?
When she sees me, she's the one. She approaches me. She gives me a big hug. She's happy to see me. She starts talking about all of Doug's problems, and we get along great.
But I love that that's your criteria for who likes you. It's not like she rubs my arm. Or it's not like she tells me I'm good looking. Any woman that walks up and says her husband's a pain in the ass wants to fuck you?
No. But generally, when a woman does that, it kind of, I think they're alluding to something.
That's a door opener?
I would say so.
Ronnie, is he off base here?
As far as what?
What we just talked about.
Like
I know what you're talking about, but what?
If a woman walks up to you and she's married and she starts talking, oh, he drops all his clothes here and there, do you think she's opening the door to...
No, now she's talking about stuff like that, no.
It all depends how it's
put. If she's talking about how she's not getting laid and stuff, then I'd say yeah.
Is she talking about that too?
No, she hasn't. And I'm not saying that Marla wants to bang me. I'm not saying that. But generally, when a woman's bitching about her man, I don't know. That doesn't come off too good.
Do you think Mary wants to bang you?
Yes. She said it.
No, she didn't. She said, "Here's the thing."
She wrote it. It's
listen to me. Mary wants to bang you as much as Beth wants to bang me. Meaning, it's not that she wants to bang you. You were the least evil in the pool.
Beth wrote it down to be nice to you. Mary wrote it down because she means it.
Oh, were you there when she wrote it down? She just said, Mary goes, this thing is so stupid, I don't even know what to do. Even with the one for the, for the one you wouldn't want to be. She's like, I don't know what to write. And I think she probably heard JD on the air that morning talking about something gross with a chick.
Yeah, but I've spoken a lot grosser than JD.
I know, but Mary's under some bizarre impression. You're absolutely right. She's under some bizarre impression that she spent some time with you.
Yes.
And that the person that wants to piss on grandmothers may not be real.
Oh, it's real.
I can't wait till she's a grandma. I'm going to piss all over her.
Nice.
I love Mary. Those big long legs. I just want her to suffocate me. Just suffocate. I want to be carried out in an ambulance with her juice all over my face.
Do you take this as a compliment, or does it?
He's just being goofy. He's trying to get under my skin.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not.
He wants to do those things, but he's saying that he's trying to get under my skin the way Doug was getting under his.
No way. I don't think I'm getting under Gary's skin. I think Gary does take it as a compliment. Mary is just so fucking sexy. I'd put her in a wheelchair.
Wait, is that every girl's dream?
She'd be shitting blood for weeks one night with me.
Shooting blood.
Shitting blood.
Doug,
she's
squirting blood.
Mary, I love you. You're dynamite.
Doug Goodstein, you've been accused of flirting with not just Sal's wife, but a lot of the
No,
Sal's
I wouldn't say a
wives.
lot. And I don't think the other person who, I think it's Will, I kid around with Will a little bit, and it's sort of a back and forth where he kids around about Marlo, I kid around about his wife.
You with each other or with the
each
wives?
other. Not with the wives, no.
So where's
the only wife I goof around with, and again, I don't flirt with her or do anything inappropriate ever, 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 is Sal's wife.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Why do I what?
Why do you flirt with her?
Oh, because, it started with him completely, like, being obsessed with Marlo. So he's obsessed with Marlo, and I say, oh, come here, I'm going to go hang out with your wife now.
Now, when you say completely obsessed with Marlo, what does he do that
It's actually more than, they're really good friends. They're like, they don't hang out too much outside of,
unfortunately.
If they hang out at all,
but at parties and events for the show, they really hit it off. And remember, their relationship started by Sal calling my wife a cunt.
Yeah, we don't have
because
to bring
he
that
was
up.
jealous of her, or
that's how he got his wife.
Or construed it that she was blowing him off, but he was obviously obsessed at that point too.
I could say that Mary talks to Doug all the time, and Mary has never told me that she thinks he's flirting.
You can talk to, you just call Sal's wife and ask her. Ask Will's wife. It's never, ever anyone's wife. I'm very respectful.
Yeah, but you don't go to other guys here like Gary and say to him personally off the air, I want to bang your wife.
Yeah, but that's just kidding around with you. And I don't do that too. I don't do that.
I can't wait for the Christmas party. I'm going to fuck your wife, buddy. I'm going to get her in the back.
But Sal, it's a
but you do
two-way
it
street on
behind a dumpster, that kind of thing.
I do that on air.
Oh, so
behind it.
I probably do it about once or twice a year, Sal, when I know I'm going to see your wife, and I do it just to kid around with you.
That's fine.
And you're a good sport with it, and you do the same thing with Marlo. So that's why it's a two-way street. Don't make it like
I hope the lie becomes the truth. I'm ready to swap.
It's not. And I was shocked. I said I was a little surprised that what's your wife's name, Christine?
Yeah.
Pick me because again it's so innocent and there's no flirtations that are like sexual. I don't have any conversations where I would try to hit on her or make hints that I like her. So when she picked me, I'm like, oh wow, yeah, I'm actually a little surprised she picked me.
Were you surprised Lieberman's girlfriend picked you?
Not really.
Why not?
Because we hang out.
What? And there's something there, you think?
No.
I know you wouldn't do anything about it, but you guys get along well?
Yeah, I get along good with her.
Was John upset that?
I don't know. John gets upset about anything. So
what do you mean?
He probably was upset.
What do you mean he gets upset about anything?
He gets upset about everything. Any little thing will turn his screw, man. I'm telling you.
You seem irritated.
I'm not irritated.
You seem.
Why
irritated.
do you keep telling? This is every day I'm in here. Maybe I shouldn't come in here.
No, I love when you come in, but you seem irritated.
I'm not irritated. You asked me a question. I answered. What do you want me to do? Dance for you? What do you want?
No, I don't want you to dance. But let's talk about these tips that you've been giving out because there seems to be a well that never ends with those.
Well, that's my buddy over there.
He
winds me up.
First of all, let me tell you about Ronnie. I mean, none of this is rehearsed. None of this is written. I see Ronnie in the hallway. He goes, "Give me a few minutes. I'll be with you. I'll come out." I go, "Ronnie, you ready?" He goes, "After the next break, got to do something for Howard." He goes, "I'll be," and he walks in and right off the top of his head, I mean, without missing a beat, no stuttering, no stumbling. The guy is just a computer full of sex tips. It's amazing.
Do you think it's fair to categorize you as a sexpert?
No.
Why not?
I'm goofing around. I mean, not that I'm goofing around. I mean, it's not shit that I haven't tried. I'll be honest with you. So
I just never heard of a woman referring to jizz as warm juice.
Why?
I don't
What's
know.
wrong with that?
I don't know.
It sounds better than jizz.
It does.
You did say that half a cup was a little bit of an exaggeration.
I was joking.
But
we were just talking about that before I came in here. I was talking to Fred about it, and we were saying a half a teaspoon seems like nothing. You know, I mean, this is what this guy is claiming. A half a teaspoon is what a normal load is. I mean, Sal, come on.
No way.
Right?
I could shower Mary. I could make it look like a glazed donut.
Yeah, I mean, you look at some of these porno fucking movies. I mean, forget about it. I mean, these guys drop loads. Forget about it.
But is that you?
No, I'm not saying. No, believe me, I'm telling you, it's more than a half a teaspoon.
You should go home tonight and try it.
Yeah, and I'll freeze
Jerk
it.
off into a spoon.
Yeah. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, I came in to talk about how Alyssa Milano called me a liar, that she was dying to meet Howard, which was so untrue. And I got very agitated about it because people started calling and saying I was stupid and dumb and I didn't know what I was talking about and calling me angry. And I went off on some people, so you better check it out and see what's going on.
Ronnie, I'm hoping you heard the beginning of our show. We were talking about. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What's the matter?
No, I heard about Alyssa Milano. She put something out on Twitter. Somebody told me.
Okay, here's what happened. Well, you told your story.
Yeah, I told my story. I told what I saw.
And then Alyssa Milano said basically it's completely untrue.
Okay,
Howard
good.
didn't see anything. So could you tell us exactly what happened?
I told it on the air this morning. Okay, every time Howard would come out of the room, she would jump back in the room. If she would be by the door, she had two guys with her. I never said she had security. I said she had two guys with her and one girl.
But do you think she saw Howard and jumped in the room, or you think it was just coincidence?
It didn't look like coincidence to me. I mean, if she's out there and she sees him, why wouldn't she say hello? Why would she run back in the room?
No,
it could be one
now,
of those...
her guys knew that I was standing there. He was in with Jimmy came in to talk to her, and then Jimmy came over and talked to me for like 5 minutes before he went in to talk to Howard about my Batman mustache. So he knew we were there.
Right.
Those two guys knew we were there. She had to know we were there. He walked past that room 4 times. Once when he came in, she was already there. Another time when he had to go to the bathroom, we walked right past the room again. When he went to makeup, and then when he came back off the show.
She could be one of those fans. I know people who've done this before who's such a huge fan that they're afraid to meet him.
Could be.
So send somebody over and say, listen, Melissa would really love to say hi.
And Alyssa.
Or whatever the hell her name is. At this point, I really don't care. Now she's calling me a liar, but that's okay.
She's on the Mun shit list?
Yeah, who gives a shit? Let her come on and defend herself.
Well, you do.
You know what the Stern Show is? Melissa, whatever your name is.
Why do you say it doesn't bug you? Of course it bugs you if somebody calls you a liar.
She's saying I'm a liar because you know, she wouldn't say hello to him. It's plain and simple.
So it bothers you.
No, I don't care that she wouldn't say hello to him, but don't call me a liar.
Why did Howard say that sometimes you make up things? And
when did he say that?
He said it today. He said when he heard that Alyssa Milano said, he said, well, sometimes Ronnie sees stuff or he thinks something's different that actually happened.
Usually what I see is right, unfortunately.
You were talking to Jimmy Fallon for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
What were you guys talking about?
About my Batman thing.
What do you have to say?
He liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I guess I'm making that up, too.
What was the other 4.5 minutes?
Nobody said that.
I don't know the exact... Dude, do you think I timed it? What do you mean, what were the other... What were you just talking about?
I think that when a host goes to talk to the guest, not a lot of times they're going to... I mean, you're a personality, but a lot of times they go to talk to the guest, not to the person who's outside with the guest.
Well, he stopped. I was outside the door, and he stopped to say hello to me. He just didn't just barge in, and he just stopped to say hello to me.
Did Howard have a good time doing the show?
I think he did. I think he was great.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome.
He always delivers on shows like that. Wouldn't you agree?
I like how he takes over the show.
Yeah.
He walks in, he takes over the show. Like Jimmy kept telling him, "Sit down. Are you ever going to sit down?" You know, he finally got him to sit down.
Bo in Maryland, welcome to the wrap-up show. Hey, Bo.
Hello?
Hey, Bo.
Hey, man, why is Ronnie always so pissed off at everybody? You know, Ronnie's got a great life, and he sucks the life. Every time he comes in that room, he just sucks the life right out of it.
Yeah, man, I'm sucking it out right now.
I know you are.
I know.
Mistreat a cow pussy. You're always fucking bitching about
Cow
something.
pussy? What the hell's a cow pussy?
Mistreat a cow pussy. You're just ungrateful.
Where are you
got the
from,
world
man?
by the balls.
Where-
What?
I got the world by the balls. Okay.
Yeah, you got the great job, you got a great life, everything, and I've never
Okay.
seen somebody so pissed off at everybody for everything.
Okay.
Ronnie,
I'm sorry you're upset.
Would you say, as a general rule, would you classify yourself as a happy and upbeat person?
No. Fucking angry.
But why?
It's just me.
What do you have to be? What do you have to be angry about? You got a great girlfriend. You got a great job.
How do you know I have a great girlfriend?
Because I know your
'Cause you tell us.
girlfriend.
Oh, all right. Just well, I'm wondering
Seriously,
how,
you have a
wondering
great.
How you know?
You have a great job. You've got some notoriety. You're a TV star. Jimmy Fallon stopping to talk to you for 5 minutes.
So did Chris Rock.
Oh, okay. You're gonna one up me now?
No.
But Ronnie, did you notice that? I think what the guy is saying is that, as a general rule,
I want to know what cow pussy is.
I don't know what that is. As a general rule, when somebody asks you a question,
yeah,
your inclination is to sort of lash out a little bit.
Yeah, but she's calling me a liar. Why?
No,
is she
no, but even when somebody goes like, Ronnie, what's bothering you? Like, nothing. What's bothering you?
Yeah, exactly. What's bothering you? What makes you think something's bothering me?
Well,
that's just the way I am.
Clearly, you're giving.
Ask anybody in here. Like, ask this camera dude. I hate him, and he knows it.
Clearly, you give off
Right?
this vibe.
Dan. Yep.
You hate Dan?
No, but he thinks I do.
But Ronnie, clearly, you give off this air that you're angry at the person when they're just saying hello.
Yeah, but you see, like John, when you like question me in here,
yeah,
you got that grin on your face. I know you're sticking a knife in my back all at the same time.
What grin? I'm just asking you questions.
Yeah,
the knife twisting.
It's the
grin.
way you ask them. It's just the way you do it, man.
When I say, Ronnie, what's bothering you?
Yeah, and there's that look again. There it is. There it is. There's that look, you know?
You're on to me, Ronnie. What can I say?
I know I'm on to you.
What'd you chat with Chris Rock about?
I walked. I didn't even know he was here. How's that? I went downstairs with Nick to put him in his car, and when I came back up, I walked in. There was a whole group of people in there. I didn't even notice to see who it was. I was coming back in, back into the studio, and I heard somebody say, "Hey, that's Ronnie, the limo driver." And I just kept walking. I didn't know who it was, and then I hear some guy yell, "Hey, Ronnie!" like that, the top of his lungs. It was Chris. And I turned around, I came back out the door, and then, I was talking to him, and I said, "Well, why don't you come say hello?" And he said, "Well, I'm doing this movie thing." And I went and told Gary, and
then I went out.
Then Gary went out.
So why don't you come say hello?
Did Chris or the other guys who spotted you say anything about the mustache?
Yeah, they liked it. Chris liked it.
Sounds like you're getting great feedback on this, by the way.
Yeah, I guess.
Your hair must grow so fast because the bottom of the bottom part of Batman is already half and half.
It's almost around your chin.
In other words, it's
What do you
half,
mean half and half?
It's already half the original color and half the dyed color.
Oh, yeah, well, I've been washing a lot. I want the color.
But I'm saying there's a clear line, so you're not washing the line. It's just growing. You can see where it's growing in.
Okay, well, I want it to grow in so I can get it back to its normal color. And then I might leave it, and then
Maybe you should have your hair go to the beard color.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Kim in Pittsburgh, you're on the wrap-up show. Hi, Kim.
Hello. Hi. Sorry. I just wanted to say I don't want Ronnie screaming at me. Ronnie, please don't yell at me.
I'm not going to scream it because you're a girl. I don't scream at girls. I love girls. You know that.
Oh,
It's all about meeting girls.
Oh.
The hell with the guys.
Oh. But I do feel like the other caller said, like, when you go in there, I just feel like as soon as you walk in, you're on the fucking defense. Like, someone's
You
gonna
have
fuck
to be
with you
around
and
here,
you're
Kim.
ready.
Kim, you have to be on the defense around here.
I know, but I just want you to, like, take a second. You have, like, a great life. Like, you have all of these opportunities because of the show. Like, think to yourself, do I really, like, why am I so angry? Like, just, don't be so curmudgeonly all the time.
I know my shrink is trying to figure that out for me, but it doesn't seem to be working.
But, like, I know, it's just, I feel like it's your shtick of being, like, the angry, hey, like, guy has now turned into that's really who you are all the time. You're just angry all the time.
Well,
and
if you bring my first girlfriend in when I was excuse me, when I was 15, she'll tell you the same thing.
That you were angry like
Angry,
this?
yeah, angry. We were both angry, actually. We were both Scorpios, and we were both angry. We always fought, man. It was like, we fought like cats and dogs, believe it or not.
You think fondly of her, I know that.
My first girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk about her a lot. She's cool, actually. No, I'm not even going to say what's going on.
Say what?
No, Gary knows.
All right, we'll leave it.
We're not going to bring it up yet, I don't think. Right, Gary? We got to keep that quiet.
We're working on it. We're working on a little
thing.
retrospective of Ronnie's life.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Did your shrink comment on the mustache at all?
I haven't seen him yet. I'm going to see him on Thursday.
Do you think he will? Or she will?
I don't have a she. I could never deal with that, man.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't think I could talk to a lady shrink.
Why?
I don't know. Unless she was a stripper, I couldn't talk to her.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we got down and dirty with Ronnie Mund and the squirting, which he still believes isn't urine, and there was a big argument. And then to clarify things, Lisa G came in to talk about her wild past. A lot of craziness on this wrap-up show.
Benji and Shuli are in here. As I said before, congratulations to Lisa about releasing the book, but I think Lisa is up against it here because for so long she's, had a certain persona, and now with releasing this book and revealing this other side, a lot of people are skeptical. And even if she's telling the truth 100% in her book, I think a lot of people aren't going to believe it based on the time spent here. Do you guys think that's fair?
What do you mean? Like, I think it's fair if people don't believe it. It's up to them, but it doesn't seem crazy to me. She didn't want to reveal that side of her here, and she was more comfortable doing it in a book.
So now that it's out there, does it make you think of Lisa any differently?
I guess a little bit. Like just that you are aware of that past,
Right, but just because
she was a whore.
Well, I don't know if she said that, but she did say she was
a cookie whore, Benji.
Swinging from chandeliers, and she did some drugs. But the mistake I thought Lisa made today with Howard is talking about how she used to be a workaholic, because Howard does not want to hear that.
That's like when you first start dating a girl, and the first thing she goes, "Oh, I used to be a slut." But
right. I used to do everything in bed.
Shuli, how is it in the newsroom back there with the big book release?
It's a bit surprising to us because, we've worked with Lisa since the beginning, and I have yet to see any of these, even an inkling of a sign of any of this being a part of her past. I've dropped cocaine in front of her. Nothing has fazed this woman. So it's very surprising.
I sense some doubt in your voice there, Shuli.
It's just I've known Lee since we started here, and some people you can meet and you go, all right, I could see them doing blow back in the day, or I could see them being a bit of a mess. I just can't see Lisa ever getting crazy. Like, I just don't see her as a crazy wild person.
Well, maybe when she was that age, she was that crazy person, and she's since, changed up a little bit. And I
think there's some people, even at a young age, that are already old and structured. Not old, but just, on top of their shit. You know what I mean?
Is this killing John Lieberman?
Yes. John is ready to explode any day now. You'd have to ask John about this. They have a nice little rivalry going on in the newsroom between those two.
But why is it like jealousy of the book, or what's it?
No, not at all.
Well, John, you should come down and speak for yourself. I don't want Shuli to reveal anything that he shouldn't be revealing unless he wants to. Shuli,
I'll let listen. If they want to start the dance off, I have no problem playing the music for them.
Well, the whole newsroom is more than welcome to come down to discuss this. But when you tell Howard that you're not a workaholic and you're not working hard, and then you're doing all these, like going on the Today Show, whatever else, not a good combo. And Robin and Howard both, you got to credit them. They came in, sort of congratulate Lisa and let her have her moment, which I think is a really nice thing to do, versus bringing her in just a goof on her. And then that didn't happen. So I guess we'll see what happens with the book. The other thing, Shuli, while you're here, I may want to wait on this because I would like Ronnie to be here, of course.
Yeah.
Was Dr. Fish calling in and talking about his experiment, which I know you were a big part of. But apparently he took the sample, studied it. It's clearly urine, and clearly Ronnie's mind has not changed at all.
To quote Ronnie, because I talked to him about this when this first came up. I told him, I'm like, dude, it's piss. And he just got so upset about it. He didn't want to believe it. And to quote him in one of the interviews I did with him after the show, he says, and I quote, "I don't care if it's shit coming out of there. I enjoy it, they enjoy it, and that's that."
Yeah, the defense he's taken is, hey, it's sex. We're having a good time, and who cares what it is?
Well, first of all this guy potentially proved was, what's her name?
Lexi Love.
That Lexi Love, what she put out of her body at that moment might have been urine. It doesn't prove that it doesn't exist.
Right. It's a sampling of
It's
one particular person.
Exactly. And
if the guy didn't have a real job, he could do this all day. Just test one chick after
and people
another.
who have done that are in the field, say that there is something different than urine that comes out of a female's body for some females when they orgasm. Here's the other crazy thing. You guys are like, oh, Ronnie, you're actually getting pissed in your face. Let's say it was, quote, female ejaculate.
Mm-hmm.
Is that then, then that's okay?
I wouldn't say it's okay. It's different.
It's better than piss,
But
I would
why?
say.
Why? It's just
society has deemed that it's okay to go down on a woman not to drink her urine. Don't ask me why.
But why to you? When you're saying, if Ronnie convinced you that it was female ejaculate that he was swallowing, then you wouldn't have a problem with it?
Again, we're off to we veered off the runway into the vortex. It's urine. It's not about whether I would or wouldn't want to. The point is, Ronnie said
it was not proven it was urine.
The point is, Ronnie said it's not urine, it's ejaculate, and the guy said it's not.
And
that's the point.
And he didn't prove it at all.
How? How did he not prove it?
How did he not prove it?
Okay, if I say white people can dance well, and I take one can't dance well, and I take one white person, they don't dance well.
You know that's not a good thing to do because that you can't do that scientifically. You can't send a white person.
This isn't science to take one person.
You can't send a white person to a lab to see if they can dance.
So something. Right. But Garrett, this is not to take one person. All it's potentially proved is what she put out of her body at that moment was urine.
So you're saying we need a larger sampling?
Yeah, Benji's saying the sample size is too small.
And I'm saying people who have done it experimentally say that's something different than urine.
But Benji, it could be 1 million women, and if it all came up urine, I still think that Ronnie will believe what he believes. That's the point I'm trying to make.
By the way, Benji, what's the number of women I need to test for you to be convinced it's urine? 10, 100, 1 million?
No, something like that. I don't know what the kind of established numbers are, but probably about 30,000.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of time or money.
But it's been done, and it's been done.
I think that you should go write someone to see if you can get
Masters and Johnsons.
Get a grant. See if you can get a grant.
It's been done.
I know it's been done.
And they say it's not urine.
All right, well, I want to continue this argument, but I want to continue it when Ronnie gets down here. So in the meantime, let's talk to Brandon in Ohio. Brandon, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey guys, how's it going? I love the show.
Hey, Brandon.
I too was disgusted by what Ronnie said. Basically him and Benji, I guess, are piss drinkers. Would you agree with that?
No, because they both insist that it is not urine, but some type of female ejaculate. So they don't think they're drinking piss. Now, they may not mind drinking piss, but in this instance, I believe they feel they're drinking cum coming out of a woman.
That's an excellent question, by the way. Have either of you accidentally swallowed or tasted someone else's urine?
Or your own.
Or your own.
Yeah, sure.
So that doesn't bother you?
Yeah, it would.
But why?
Because I think there's something, I don't think it's a logical thing, but there's something illogical about it that it's a little gross.
But so you just answered the question you threw at me about 5 minutes ago.
Right, but I'm saying it's not logical.
It's all about the delivery process. If a chick is peeing into a cup and then hands it to you, you're going, that's piss, I'm not drinking it. In the course of having sex and urine comes out like that, then it's not piss. Then they're okay with it.
What the fuck do you know?
Ronnie,
what do you know?
Ronnie,
what do you know?
I know that's piss that's been blasted in your face.
You tested it for one kind of thing.
That's what Benji was saying. Ronnie, so Dr. Fish's study
Mund over here.
did nothing to change your mind at all?
No, absolutely not.
So
Just because Lexi Love might have pissed that day doesn't mean that it's not.
But Ronnie, she peed before the test, okay? She peed into a cup. He has a cup filled to the top of her urine. Then her bladder was empty. She went, did the squirting, and it showed that it was urine.
No, now you just said her bladder was
thing.
empty. If her bladder was empty and she just peed before,
and it filled back up. It filled back up.
Time
out, guys. Let me
you know what? The two of you are full of shit.
Hold on, John. Shuli, can I tell the story you told me this morning?
Absolutely.
So Shuli tells me he gets a phone call yesterday from Ronnie's significant other.
It was today, actually. Today after, yeah.
And she has a lot of questions about this test. Why was it only tested for urine? Why wasn't it tested for glucose? Why wasn't it tested for a lot of other things? And finally, when Shuli leaned on her, Ronnie told her to call him.
Yeah, she said, "Well,
because she knows about this shit. She works with fucking blood and stuff.
She works at an animal hospital."
Yeah, okay. So she works with piss.
So where's she an expert in squirting if you work at an animal hospital?
You're a jerk, man.
I'm just asking.
You're a fucking newsman. What do you know?
I'm not
How
even
are you
a newsman.
testifying?
All right.
How are you testifying? to
I'm
this
not a
bullshit?
newsman.
Those questions are good. Are there substances produced that aren't normally produced in urine?
Listen,
supposedly, yeah.
Hold on. Let me go back for a second, Ronnie. I understand Stephanie called in and said what she said, but let me ask you this: what are the differences between whatever you've experienced and urine? Like, is there something that you know clearly it's not piss? I'm not saying you drink piss all the time, but
I don't drink it. First of all, let's get that straight.
Okay, and whenever you,
what do you do with it?
Yeah,
a goggle it.
No, but what do you
bathe in it?
What do you do with it for real?
What do you think? I put it in a cup and drink it?
No, but
if I get a shot in the mouth, I get a shot in the mouth.
Right, so you're willing to ingest it. That's fair to say?
I ingest it, but doesn't mean I swallow it.
All right, so when you get...
Whoa. So you're like a sink spitter?
Yeah.
Could be.
So when you get the shot in the mouth,
Yeah.
what does it taste like?
I don't know what the fuck it tastes like.
What's the consistency of it? Is it all... is it
It's
like,
liquid.
Is it
thicker?
Is it gooey? Is
it
it
feels
just...
a little thicker to me than my piss.
How do you know what that feels
Which
like?
tastes worse?
I mean, I see what it looks like. When you piss in a cup, you see. Oh Jesus,
Will Murray.
When you piss in a cup, it looks a little different.
Will Murray, you back Ronnie on this?
Oh yeah, I'm a big believer in squirt.
He's just as angry as Ronnie about this.
Yeah, no, I'm passionate.
He really
about it.
is. I was told this morning.
And most people that I've talked to that have had a squirt experience, they'll tell you, yeah, it's not piss.
It's not.
It's not.
So is this an instance where the people who don't believe simply haven't experienced
I don't know who Dr. Fish is, by the way. I don't know his credentials.
He's actually a doctor.
Well, there's actual doctors that say it's real, too, so it's hard to tell.
You've all given oral sex. When a woman, you feel there's wetness down there, right?
Sure.
Where's that produced by? I mean, there's things that cause wetness, right?
Absolutely. But that volume of quote-unquote ejaculate is not ejaculate. That's what he was saying. And the test, and when he dropped off both samples, it's not that he said, just test this for urine. There's a full line of tests that are being done on these fluids.
That's not what he said. He said he came up with one.
It came back with urine. It came back.
No, I heard
the
this
levels.
his premise was there was a creatine or something, some creatine, something word like that was in it, and he says this is only produced by urine.
Right.
Diane, can you clear things up here on the wrap-up show?
Hello?
Hi.
Is that me?
Yes,
oh,
you.
hi. I just want to tell you, Will, thank you for sticking up for Ronnie. Women come when they have orgasms.
That's right.
And when they're hot, they also, how do none of you guys know that a woman, when she's hot, she's already pre-lubricating to have sex with a guy, and it's not pee. It's not.
Diane, here's a way I don't know. I've been with a reasonable amount of women in my life, and none of them have ever squirted, so I have not had exposure to a squirter to know. That's what I'm basing it on.
I'm not talking about Ronnie's poor choice of words.
No, but Diane, but what you're saying is, how could you not know that a woman isn't coming? Of course I know when a woman's having an orgasm.
And Gary, you've been squirted on before. It was in studio.
Right as I.
Right.
I had a buddy
Did it
in
feel like
college
urine?
that got
Was that
knocked up
piss?
by a girl that squirted.
I just think, Ronnie...
So you got pissed on, is what you're saying. You got pissed in the eye, right?
Oh, I totally believe that.
You got pissed in the eye.
I absolutely believe that I got pissed in my eye.
Do you think the girls are intentionally peeing when they do it?
I think that the girl that was... Yes, I do. I do think that. You know who told me that? You know who told me that he thinks it's urine of all people? Al Goldstein. He used to do a show, and he did a show with squirters. And one day I just said to Al, I go, Al, what's the deal with the squirters? He goes, it's fucking urine. It's urine.
And there's other girls that have said that they actually douche with water, like they fill up with water specific. Like no one's denying that women get wet down there, but when they're blasting somebody like a civil rights march with a fire hose, then something's up and it's not legit.
Yeah, these guys never experienced a good fucking.
I've been with a squirter. I've been with a squirter.
Yeah. Okay.
Ronnie, that's what I was.
You never pulled your cock out and had nice fucking cum all over it.
Oh God, dude.
Ronnie, that's what I was going to ask you. Not that, but
the Playboy's got a call. They don't even want this show.
But I wonder, Ronnie, do you feel that it's people who don't have a lot of experience, who aren't very good at this, are the ones who are saying it's urine?
No, I don't think they know what they're talking about because I don't think they look at their dicks when they pull them out when they're done. What's all over your dick?
What's
all over your dick?
Here's the thing. Here's what fascinates me about you.
I'm being serious.
Wouldn't what you?
That's the scary part.
Wouldn't what you just ejaculated be all over you when you pull out, or like what do you think it is?
What do you think? Girls don't come when you come at the same time?
I didn't say that.
You got major issues if you don't believe that either.
I didn't say that.
Holy
I'm
crap!
saying
You guys are messed up.
He didn't say that.
I didn't
Ronnie.
say that.
You're creating your own vortex here.
And are you the only one who has these sexual experiences?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe I am around here. I don't know.
Lisa,
everybody talks, you think that the way people talk about sex around here with certain things, you think it's so fucking dirty.
Like what?
No.
What do you think people feel you do is
when you
dirty?
guys talk about anal around here, oh my God, you pull your dick out and you might have shit on the tip of it. Big fucking deal. So
man, right here.
That just means the girl had a good time.
Wash it off.
Punch your time card and go to work.
When you step in dog shit, do you clean your shoes off? Yeah.
No, you lick it off. What's wrong with you?
Somebody once said to me, if you're going to play in the mud, you're going to get dirty.
Have a good time in life, for God's sakes.
Lisa, normally I would not bring you into this conversation.
Oh, she's being a dog shit. She's promoting the book now. She can't talk about
Ronnie,
this.
hold on. I want to talk to Lisa. Lisa, come here for a second. Today, Howard and Robin had you to celebrate the release of your book. Congratulations on that. But today, and in the book, you reveal a different side to you that you've kept quiet here for a very long time.
Yes.
How did that feel? Because now people, when they read your book, are going to know, like you said, a lot of sexual experiences. You're swinging off chandeliers.
I want to meet these guys.
You're doing cocaine. I mean, was that a tough thing for you to decide to reveal? And
no, not at all. Because all these years when everyone would make fun of me playing the violin or staying home with my cat, I'd always say, if they only knew how hard a job that was for me to just be okay with myself and to enjoy staying in and having really good friends and having a hobby. I didn't know how to do all that. I knew was going. I kept going and going and going and going and going.
Do you regret those days?
No. What's done is done.
Do you understand why people here are surprised when they hear all this stuff? Because we know you as the way you are now.
It's the total opposite now.
Although I guess Gary might have known you back in that day.
I knew Lisa back then, but I didn't see any of this going on. I tried to think to myself about, how come I didn't try to hook up with her back then? And
really?
No, because
I was too busy running after other guys.
My impression was she didn't give off the vibe. She certainly was pretty enough. I don't think she just gave off the vibe. And so if there's 5 pretty girls standing there and one looks like they're, up for it, and I'm not going to work hard.
Lisa, what is
22?
What does cocaine taste like?
I just remember I enjoyed it.
But what do you mean? How does it taste? It has a distinct taste. Do you remember?
Oh, well, I know. I remember I would enjoy feeling numb on my gums. I remember that. I remember, I just remember feeling like needing to be awake because I was always tired from the morning hours. So I didn't mind it at all. It was fun.
Are the guys in the newsroom giving you a hard time, or are they being supportive?
No.
Why are you looking at me? I didn't do anything.
No. I mean, they didn't know any things about these stories until just now.
I heard rumors that Lisa back in the day would do a line off her cat's tits and stuff, but I never believed it.
All along though, Shuli, I would say I used to do that. I used to do that, but I don't think they believed me.
You never hooked up. You never hooked up with a guest. All your time working on all these shows. No. Certainly they would have hit on you.
No,
you never hooked up with Flavor Flav or anything like that. Nothing.
No.
I see
crazy
the way
shit
they look at her when they come up here, Gary, and they see her. They all remember her. They all come and give her a hug. How you don't end up doing a night of blow with Flavor Flav is beyond me.
I got stories I'm not even allowed to tell on the air because of my wife, and I'm not nearly as good looking as you are.
Well,
you got to have a story.
No, I didn't. They were, one was married. One guy I met at a radio station years ago, but that was when I was in college going into my early 20s, excuse me. And so that was the issue. I was picking, it didn't matter if that they were guests or in the radio, they were unavailable. And so I knew how to pick the wrong ones, the bad ones.
Wait, Gary, are you saying, did she have any, like famous guy?
Well, none of that. Famous guys, one night stands, fucking in the bathroom, fucking on a desk, any of that crazy shit.
You fucking do at work, book, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, in a car.
Come on. Cars, that's what it was 15. That's what I was fucking when I was trying to say where to fuck.
Some guy tried to spank me. I wasn't into that. Like I said, it's more about my emotions going through all these things. How I'd pick guys that weren't available, and yet I'd run home after a night of sex and drinking and drugs and bake them cookies in hopes that they would fall in love with me. So it was a waste of my time because I didn't love myself.
Hey, we've been here about 7 years, right?
Yep. 7.5.
Are you comfortable to say, like, have you been sexually active at all during these 7 years?
Yeah, I've said that on the air.
As the only...
no, but have you been?
Yeah,
she said she is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, are you in a relationship now?
No.
Like, when's the last time you were in a relationship?
Oh.
You haven't been in a relationship since we've been here.
No. But I've been dating.
Do you...
But I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
I am too. But like,
you're in a relationship.
No, I'm fine with you dating, but what I'm saying is, like, do you still have, like, just casual sex at all?
Not as casual as I used to, but if I'm, it's a different mindset now because I feel that I'm in more control about how I feel. If I like this person, is this okay? As opposed to what I did when I was younger, and there was no thought process. I would just jump into bed with someone because I thought, I hope he likes me. So there is a big difference.
Do you have like a booty call list? Do you have guys you could call if you wanted to hook up?
No, not now. No.
In the 7.5 years, over or under 3 guys, have you banged more than 3 guys in 7.5 years that we've been here?
No.
Under.
Yeah, I'm taking the under.
Yeah, no would be an under.
I'm taking the under.
But that's not
Including
what the story's about.
Taking under one.
Well, Lisa, as the only woman in the room, you've heard Ronnie talk about this squirting, and he does not believe it's urine. Will agrees. Shuli, Dr. Fish, they're all saying it is urine. What's going on down there? Can you clarify?
Well, I wouldn't fall into that category, but I don't see it as something else. I don't know enough about it physically to really make a comment about that. So I don't know. I mean, I was here when that happened to Gary, so I didn't think it was urine at that time. No, with the what were they called? The effing machines or something?
Yep. Yeah.
It'd be so great if you had a picture in your book of you squirting.
The belt sander with a bunch of tongues on it.
That's Scott the Engineer's story, how often he edits his son's music.
Oh, okay.
During
You've got
work
more
hours.
Information?
Well, I'm hearing some things.
All right. An investigation will be launched.
I want a full report on how much output Scott's giving me a day.
All right.
I want to know how many things he's editing.
And just see how far the album is along.
Yeah. Something tells me the album will be done before my tapes. I still get reports about you that you kind of were less than truthful with me.
Maybe it's somebody else. Maybe I was doing somebody else a favor. I do things for other people as well, not
the only
myself.
person you can do stuff for is me.
I do things for other people as well.
Who's the other people?
I do things for you too, obviously.
Right, but that's not what we're talking about.
I didn't deny I played it.
No, it was more than once, and there was a lot going on back there. I know everything that goes on back there. I got sources.
In my own time, yeah, there's a lot going on.
No, not during my time.
No, not during your time.
No, Scott, the smile gives it all away. You can't even lie to me good.
But what are these favors he's doing for other people?
I don't know. Maybe he's referring to stuff he's done for me, but that's different. I'm aware of it, and I know what's going on.
Well, that's something you asked him to do.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's giving me a smile.
I mean,
I know some favors I've done. If you're referring to my favors,
what are you getting on my case for? All right, you want me to start now? All right, everybody back there, the 4 or 5 people that go down for at least 2 hours a day smoking cigarettes.
I'm not talking
you
about
get on
them.
their fucking case?
I'm talking about you.
Bullshit, man.
I'm talking about you.
Bullshit.
Talking about you.
It's bullshit.
No, I'm talking about you.
I fucking work. These people are downstairs smoking their brains out and not doing any work for 2 hours a day because every time they have a cigarette, it's 10 minutes. 10 minutes times 10 cigarettes.
You know what you're like?
How long is it?
You're like one of my kids when I go, hey, you're not doing your homework. No one else is doing their homework.
Of course I'm working.
Let's talk about you. Forget about the people who smoke cigarettes. Let's assume.
Yeah, forget about them.
Yeah.
It's all about me.
Well,
it's
this
only
is a
about
discussion
me.
about
I'm
you.
the only fucking asshole that works
I'll talk about the cigarette people with the cigarette people. I'm talking about you.
I mean, you know,
you're not
I
smoking
don't get
cigarettes.
It.
Bravo.
I'm one of the hardest workers around. I've been working for you for
I know. I'm going to have to monitor your output.
I don't get it. Why are you busting my chops about?
I'm going to monitor your output. I want to see how much
whatever
you're
you
getting
fucking
done.
want to do.
I just want to know. Want to know what's going on back there.
Nothing's going on.
Just know I know everything that goes on.
Nothing's going on.
It eventually all ends up on my desk.
Nothing's going on, then you're not doing anything.
Well, then we need you to get something
exactly.
done. Get in there.
I take a break from nothing to work on my son's shit.
So it's a big joke.
It's not a big joke. I mean,
you're
you know, you
joking
want to get on my case. I mean, you know, for what?
For what? I got limited budget
something.
here. And
Playing something.
I got limited budget, and I need those tapes getting cranked out and the things that we need done.
Everything's getting done, and I'm doing my job the way it should be.
Are you moving fast?
No, I never move fast. You know
that's what I'm saying.
Of course, I'm moving fast.
You don't have time to be sitting with tracks.
Let me ask you something.
Everyone knows what's up.
Is the album done? Your son's album is done?
No, I'm working here on weekends doing stuff.
No, it's not during the weekends only. It's also during my time.
I see.
And I need this guy working because you know what? We need engineers who can crank shit out.
Sure.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Just know I know what's going on back there.
Okay. You fuck with me, I fuck with you. You get it?
Huh?
Okay.
What?
You're not fucking with me.
No, I am, obviously.
No.
Because you're not making me mad.
I'm
you
not.
think you're making me mad.
I'm not
doing my
with
job
you.
the way I should
I'm
be doing
checking
my
up
job.
that I need you
Check
to
up.
work.
Have fucking Gary sit in there. Have whoever you want.
We don't have time to babysit you. There's other ways of knowing. Tim is going to monitor every day what you get done. And don't get upset with him.
What?
Don't get upset. When Tim used to ask you for a list of what you did all day, he used to get upset. But now you've been caught with the drum tracks. And
what?
You've been caught with the drum tracks, and now we have to monitor what you
Baba
do.
Booey said I had, you know.
Not Baba Booey.
I'm your fucking boss. It's Gary.
Gary,
look
Mr.
at that.
Delabate.
It's also Mr. Gary
Mr.
Del
Delabate.
apostrophe A, capital A, Bate.
What?
What is he chiming in? I mean, you know, all of a sudden I got to call Mr. Delabate.
Gary,
Call me Gary.
Gary, is there a way to monitor what goes on back there? Really, I want a system.
Well, there is, but Scott's not going to like it.
Well, of course,
I
I'm
don't
not going to
care
like
if he
anything
likes
you do.
it.
Well, we'll start with going back to Scott, just giving a list at the end of the day. Just
All
what
right.
he produced for the day.
Fine.
That's what he used to do with Tim, but I know it used to piss him off, right, Scott?
Now, let's say he goes.
everything
Does he just make a list and go, "Oh, I worked on the tapes today," or does he talk about how many?
He'll say, I worked on the game show special for 3 hours. I did Robin's News for an hour.
And then does anyone check to see how much? Like, if he works for 3 hours, does one tape get done or 20 tapes? I mean, I need a thorough checking of what goes on back
Not working
there.
on tapes. I'm not. I mean, that's
No, I need to know, like, in the 3 hours, how much work does he get done? Like, so if he just writes down, I worked on the game show tapes. So does it take him a year to get it done?
I got to go play solitaire. I'm busy. I can't stay here.
You don't have to stay here. I'm working your schedule out with Gary. You have to be monitored.
The schedule is you can monitor me. My schedule's not going to change. From
Who are you answerable to? In other words, let's say you work on a game show special.
And Gary and Tim. I mean, whoever gives me work, that's who I'm answerable to.
Who do you work under directly when you do the game show special, for example?
John
Hine?
Yeah.
And he's he feels he's getting this material back in a reasonably quick time?
You have to ask him.
Let me find out. John,
I think I'm doing it fine.
John, are we getting this material back in a very quick time, in a timely fashion? I want honesty now. Hold on. You're on trial, my friend. Are we getting this work back in a reasonable time?
On the game show special?
Yes.
Scott has been responsive, and he's done everything I've asked him to do.
In other words, you're not sitting and waiting for this stuff.
No.
It's coming in quickly.
He's been efficient. He recorded with Tom Bergeron. I've got no complaints about Scott.
No complaints so far?
No.
All right. I'm going to make you in charge of Scott. And if you feel he is slowly... So he'll answer to Gary and you. And he is no longer on a level with you. He's underling to you.
Okay.
And you are his boss.
Okay.
And
You've
if
been
you
demoted, Scott.
You've been demoted. You actually lost position today,
I
Scott.
guess.
Believe me, if Scott worked as hard on a cure for baldness as he does on his son's music, he'd have a full head of hair right
You
now.
know what? You were a sergeant, and now you're
because I
back to
played
corporal.
something doesn't mean I was working on something. I admitted that I played it. Wasn't working on it. But
What did you
working.
play
I
it
worked
for?
here I worked here for the last 2 weekends for 12 hours a day. That's working.
No, you weren't
listening to
working.
something is not
You were
working
listening
on
to your
something.
son's music.
You weren't working.
What's the
You
fucking
were-
difference? What I listen
That
to?
was your hobby.
No, no one's paying you to do that.
First of all, if you really want to, I mean, you really want to push things to a limit.
Yeah.
You want me? I mean. Do I get a lunch hour? No, I'm supposed to get a lunch hour. We're going to start with this bullshit. You want to get petty about things because that's what
Yes,
you're doing.
I wanna
do
get
get a lunch
petty.
hour. Legally, I'm supposed to get a lunch hour,
So take
which I
it.
never
Who
take.
stopped you?
So that's my fucking lunch
So who
hour. I listen
stopped
to my
you?
son's music. Okay,
No,
that's the end of that.
No.
No,
So
what do you mean?
so
No,
you do.
What do you
listen.
mean? No.
So in other words, you said you never listened to your son's
I
music.
said I
So
would
you
listen.
are back there with your son's music.
No, I said I didn't deny not listening to it. I listened to it. I told you that yesterday.
You know, you're not in the K-Rock union.
I'm not in a union, but you
I know.
still, according to labor
You're
laws,
entitled to your lunch break.
That's correct.
And nobody told you not to take a lunch break.
So fine, that was my lunch hour.
And you sure
I
look
listened
like
to a
you
song.
are eating lunch. You don't look like you're listening to music. You look like you're eating lunch. You look like you're eating 5 fucking lunches, quite frankly.
I'll close the door for an hour, and that'll be the end of, that'll be my lunch hour.
I mean, what is it?
For 20-something years, I've been nothing but busting my ass for you.
And not only that, why are you working on your son's music so much? Why don't you let your son do his own thing?
I mean, we just recorded it the other day. But I haven't been working on my son's music for 4 years.
Jesus Christ, you're a mess.
What is a mess about that?
I mean, you've got to pull yourself together.
What is a mess? I don't get it. What is a mess about that?
What is it,
I'm trying to
Ralph?
help my son because I love him.
What is it? Yeah, who knows what you love?
What is the
Ralph,
fucking
go ahead.
mess? Explain to me.
When did you become this producer? That like
He's a musical producer. His son's trying to make it in the music business.
Yeah.
He's going to be a musical producer.
I'm not a producer. I'm an engineer. I'm helping him record music.
No, you're
I
producing.
do this for a living.
Who's producing the album?
Who's producing it?
Yeah,
the band,
you
and
are.
I have help from other people working on
No,
it.
you're producing it.
You don't know Mutt Salem?
You
He's
don't know
a great producer.
Mutt Salem. You should keep that black cloud away from
I never
your son
claimed to be a
with his
musical
music.
producer. Okay,
Nah, you do,
I'm
you
working
do.
with somebody here at Sirius that's helping me out, and we've been working the past couple of weekends working on
Yeah,
the music.
but it's now filtered into my day. That's when I get involved.
What? Because I played 20 seconds of it, or I
No,
listened
wasn't
to
20
a minute
seconds.
of it?
Listen, between you and me,
Yeah,
I know you don't have to lie to me.
I'm not lying.
I know what goes on back there. This was not 20 seconds.
Of course, you know what's going
This
on.
was not 20 seconds. This is often.
Often
listen,
they
your
just
son's-
recorded
you're
it. It could
excited-
be more than fucking. I mean, you
You're
know.
excited about your son's
Of course,
music.
I'm excited about it,
And I
and you don't get
understand that.
excited about whatever your children do
Yes,
either. I mean, your
do.
children do a lot of shit too.
Right.
So,
but I'm the boss man.
I understand you're the boss, and
understand?
I'm not taking any of your time doing shit that I shouldn't be doing on your time.
Who knows?
I know. And if you want somebody to sit, why don't you come in there and sit in there with me?
I don't have time to sit with you.
I've
got a job to do.
Apparently, you know everything that goes on.
Did
I have-
someone complain that they
tell me.
couldn't get things done?
No. No one complained about anything. I'm just telling you, I know what goes on.
You
back
obviously
in that
just you're
studio.
complaining about it now.
I am. I know. I'm aware that you're very busy with the producing
That
your
is correct.
son's music.
That is correct.
Not only on the weekends.
On my own time.
Not only on your own time.
If I do it after like a certain time in the afternoon, which I've done on my own time.
So now suddenly.
Wait a minute.
Now
What?
suddenly.
How long
you
do I
said
need?
it was only weekends, but
No, I
now
just said
we're hearing
if.
about
No,
during
I didn't
the
say I
weekdays.
was doing it. I said if I do it.
You want to come clean and say you have been and apologize and say you won't do it anymore? I'll listen to that.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that.
All right, then I have nothing to talk about.
If I said if,
Then I need a list of
I
what
wanted
you're
to
doing.
do it later in the afternoon on my own time. And what is wrong with that?
Nothing's
When
wrong with
my-
that.
when my
but you got
job
to
is-
say to someone, listen, now I'm on my own time. I'm going to be doing this because it's not happening on your time. It's
If-
happening on my time.
No, I mean, when is your time up? When I walk out the door? If I'm
You
here
tell
12
me.
hours, is that still your time?
I don't have any problem with you doing it after my time has been filled.
Well, yeah. So
But it's not happening
I-
at that point, Scott. Scott, look at me.
I told you.
Scott,
I
see
played
me?
it.
I'm as smart as a pistol.
I played
I'm a pistol.
I played some music.
Scott, look at me. Stop playing the music
Why were you playing
during
the
my
music?
hours.
Why? Why?
Why are you playing the music?
Excuse me. I'm
Why
sorry.
were you playing the music?
I play other music too. I mean, it's not just.
Now, why were
I
you
don't-
playing
I
your
just play
son's
that
music during my time?
Because I wanted to hear something.
So you're thinking about it and working on it
Right.
while you're here.
You need to hear it. All right, listen to me.
That's a difference.
Do me a favor.
Can't they afford a real engineer at this point, that band? They've been together for like 10 years.
What the fuck is this? Can't you get off the phone and do some work for a change? Go to sleep or do something. I mean, really.
This is work.
He's monitoring you. In fact, Ralph, I'm going to put you in charge of Scott. What do you think of that?
Oh, that's great. I have time to do that.
Yeah, of course you do.
You see, you have
Why don't
free
you go?
time.
Why don't you go fly out to L.A. and
Scott, first of all, I need
suck
a
on
list.
Simon for a while, will you?
First of all, I need a list. Start now. Log your day.
No, you log your day,
No,
which is a big zero.
You know what? I don't want to make this into a joke.
I'm not making it into a joke.
What you're doing is you're walking all over me.
Are you
and
kidding
you're
me?
treating me like I'm an asshole.
You are unbelievable.
You're treating me now like an asshole.
No, I'm not
I've
treating
gone
you
to
like an
bat
asshole.
for you your whole career.
No, I've worked
and
my
I
ass off
expect-
for you.
Hold it. Yes,
No,
you
no.
have worked your
I
ass off.
have, and I've done a great
But things
job.
are too loose around here.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus that works here because I'm not like that.
Right, who do you
I'm not
referred
doing it.
earlier to someone who plays solitaire all the time? Why don't you tell us who that is?
I didn't refer to anybody. I
know
said I was
exactly
going to
what you
go.
were
I was going to
doing.
go play solitaire. I didn't refer to any
Yes,
person.
but
Why do you assume that?
You're referring
Hey.
to someone that you know plays